each and every one of his opponents.
Okay, hi Kachito. I was talking about anime with the arc.
Hola cachitos, machito, calito,
So,
candiqueto, cataitu, catepa, tiquinayo.
because like my first thought was like, oh, this is gonna be like a dark drama, and it's like, no, there's goofy episodes too. It's about heart, about family, like finding your family and doing what you believe in. And then it's
Like
like,
Finding Nemo.
no, but it's a strategy of the chessboard and how the players react to it, and it's uh it's a lot of things, but it's slice of life, so it's not all about one theme. It's this person going through and realizing he's not alone and he should really, yeah, stuff like that. So far, it's really nice.
Gotcha. Nice.
I wouldn't say it's my favorite for now, but it is very like I am hooked on wanting to see how this goes through.
I mean, hey, is it all out already or no?
Yeah, it's all out. It's an old as in it's all out and it's been out for a while.
Ándale.
The
I
only
never heard of it
one
before.
thing, and this is a totally nitpicky thing, I don't like
Hold on,
how they
one
draw the
moment.
mouths, but I'm starting to get used to it. Well, that's just my own nitpick thing, so don't worry too much about it. Anyway, my mouth is really dry. I just ate pizza and I walked to, as Kachita, you saw me type. I walked all the way to the season, so I'm tired. But aside from that, how are you doing? You're watching the first two episodes of Uzaki. I haven't watched that. All I know is like cute girl. It's just like a little romance between two characters. I don't like Yuzaki's design as much, mainly because I feel like her eyes are too wide and her smile is too wide. It's just like I don't know, It's just a weird thing. On the other side, it looks cute enough. It is very, very attacking that whole like I want a short stack girlfriend agenda that attacks everyone, but I can't judge it just for that. If that's the goal it wants to reach, then it reaches that goal, then it does a good job. Other news though, I still need to watch Gurren Lagann. I've been behind that. Why is my sound? Hang on, I'm gonna recalibrate my mic. Okay, I'm here. Oh, there we go. Now it's better. Teased and harassed by his huge sword. I mean, that's the same general idea then as "Don't Bully Me, Nagaso-san" or whatever her name is. Same idea. That was a lot of that kind of stuff of just being teased at everything instead of being like, don't look at me or whatever. I don't know. People like that. People like that kind of thing. So people are gonna make anime of that kind of thing. But either way, it's fine. I still have more anime to watch. I am really getting into the whole drama stuff more though, and action-y stuff. You know how it is. Let's see what else has been going on. Ark is still away, I guess. So, oops! I accidentally opened clip. God damn it. Oh, hi Depa. I think Yuzaki looks solid. It's fine, yeah, it's solid. It's just nothing really grand or anything. In the terms of romance, I think I'd still attribute that towards what what anime of romance would I say is really like the really best one? Don't know. Either way, I worked a little bit on the stream layout that we're gonna see soon. Don't worry about it. But Remix between hot and cute. No, that's Paris. I think Paris is like that. Paris is the definition of cute and hot on a dime. So, sorry, your argument is invalid. Nice argument, except one thing: I'm inside your base. Decloaking sounds. Oh god. Parsi from Toho Project. I'm glad of the charm I made. I'm gonna, keep. I think I'm gonna draw. I think I really am gonna draw more of the, I forgot what Toho that one was, because I want to make a Sayori poster or print based on Psychonauts, and I really want to turn it out good. So I know I'm gonna work on that soon on stream, because that's like an idea that I really, really love. But for other stuff, I have Notori and another Satori. So maybe my favorite is Satori. Who knows? But I do want to make another print of. Maybe I should make one of the OCD cast, considering that it's the popular one, or Yomu, or Raisen. Yeah, I should probably do one of Raisen or something like that. Who knows? Well, either way. Hi, Jilltail. How are you doing? I like Paris' intense jealousy as a personality. I like Paris in general, so I might be biased here. I'm just waiting for Arc right now. You might be a little delayed. Oh well, this is what we planned.
Sorry about that. There's some annoying bullshit. Anyway, yeah.
Hey, you're back. Okay, let's get started then. Because I've been waiting. Yeah. So let's unpack the lithium batteries that I have.
And hopefully your controller won't die this time.
Hopefully they'll last more than a week. Because that's the thing, like they work.
They should last more than a week, man.
Yeah, that's the problem. But it I thought, oh, why don't I just take the batteries away and then put it back in when I'm ready? But apparently that still didn't work. So I'm just like, fuck. So yeah, let's get these out. Let me switch over to. Actually, no, not yet. Let's put these in. Imagine the Wii remote just like freaking glows. Like it just glows and then it just explodes like the demon core.
Stop it!
The girl of your dreams is White Mage. Oh, I know Triss likes her.
The White Mage to be fine though.
Yeah. Triss has the funny idea of like the White Mage being a a masochist, or was it a? Yeah, no, it's a sadist or.
Sadist, there you go. Yeah. Sadist, yeah. Say masochists, they like the pain, like darkness.
Oh, I should.
They like giving pain.
I'm gonna turn on the light. Forgot to do that.
Why are you in the darkness?
I was worried earlier that if I went to go get pizza, I would be running late, and then I realized, oh no, you're just an hour behind, not 2 hours behind.
That's right.
Just White Mage is masochist, which is interesting. Well, even if she was a masochist too, that would also be interesting, you know? Alright. Twilight Princess time, baby! What? Oh. Screen share it, yeah.
Hey! Oh, Cody, you had pizzas. You're supposed to be on top of this.
No.
I mean, no.
So, something I want to bring up, Ark, for you since you're here.
What's up?
So I realized something. If Ocarina of Time is that whole, like, tragedy of childhood, losing childhood, and then Majora's Mask is the reality of, like, you know, the world and the lack of innocence.
Morbid reality.
Yeah. So here's the thought I have. And, like, I mean, I haven't finished this game yet, but so far, like, I'm getting just these, like, little vibes. could it be Twilight Princess is actually the healing of darkness?
Kinda, actually. In a
Because
way,
like,
yes.
because like the thing is, Ocarina of Time, cute and bubbly, and then it has dark themes. Majora's Mask is dark all the way, but Twilight Princess starts dark, but it still like has these light themes, and it's all about healing and taking back things from the Twilight. So
Yes.
I'm going backwards. That's where the Master Sword is.
You already have the Master Sword.
I thought this is
And
what,
actually-
like I thought this was like the like a temple or something we were gonna get in.
Yeah, sure. Well, no, there's a slug around here. Look in the little hole over there before you get out.
Oh, what hole?
Look around first. There's actually a golden bug around here.
All right.
You collect.
Yeah, we got
No,
the
you're
Master-
right. This game is about healing. Healing, and like the terrors in the terror of this one is like the terror of the unknown, the terrors of unknown powers.
Mm-hmm. How long
like,
did it
and
take
this is-
Ark to get the Master Sword? Oh, not long at all.
What?
Yeah, Kachito's probably asking how long it took me to do the puzzle.
You know, it actually he actually got it pretty decently in a decent time. He got
First
it pretty
time.
well.
First time.
First time. He got it decently fast, actually.
Because I play Baba is you. That means I'm a master.
I saw the bug.
Oh, there it is. Nope. A is back. That's the thing that fucks me out so much. A is back when I'm used to B always being returned. Yeah, Baba's You's paying off. I just like puzzle games in general. Portal 2, Baba's You, Helltaker, all that good stuff.
Let's see. You could blow up that rock there, actually.
Oh yeah, that was blowable.
That looks very suspicious.
Speaking of Baba's You, is that a community challenge for your Twitch redeem? Yeah, I guess I haven't played it that much. Oh, hi. Did you just trip me?
Yeah.
Bitch.
Do you not remember how to kill it?
No, I don't remember how to kill it. How do you
Oh,
kill
if
it
you
again?
can't see. Oh, if you can't see it normally.
Oh, wolf time. Is that
Boy
in...
time.
How do I do? Oh, talk to Minna. I think. Transform into a wolf. Nice.
There he is, that ugly motherfucker.
Da 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 da. Nice. Let's
Also,
go
there
back.
might have been a secret underneath that rock with your senses.
Ah, this is gonna keep happening, huh?
Indeed.
There you go. Ba-da-da-da, da-da-da. Ooh, ooh, that's a. Oh, okay. I thought it was just gonna be an item.
Oh,
Yeah, I need
you need to be a human.
human time.
I need more for human rangers.
Why would I ever want to be human in a game where I can be wolf?
Because you're not a furry. Or are you? Are you, Cody?
Ah,
Oh yeah, I also heard you talking about Paris and like how you really like that one charm that came out of it.
oh yeah, the charm I made.
What are like the little posters you're gonna make? Like who's the Toko getters you're gonna make posters of?
Okay, there's one that I definitely want to make. That's based on Psychonauts. It's Satori. That's based on the Psychonauts 1 artwork. I don't know if you can like go see and Google it and see how it looks because it looks really cool. I want to make something like that. Nice, I can do that. As for other prints, I don't know actually.
Letty.
Hi Noeen, how are you? Tomorrow will be our money match. I haven't practiced at all. Oh, I did download it on the other computer though with the arcade buttons. However, the only thing is that it has slowdown. Not that much slowdown, but it definitely has slowdown. But otherwise, it's very stretched because it doesn't accommodate for, you know, the screen being vertical. But otherwise, I tried it with buttons for a bit. It was fine.
That's good. Why not try to draw Letty for one of them?
Are you want a Letty one? Nah, I don't think anyone would ever purchase Letty. Let's be honest, no one would care about Letty.
But I want Letty.
Okay, fine, I'll make Letty.
Hey! I'll buy one, definitely. I'll definitely buy one. You did pretty much all you pretty much did all you could do at this point. If you try to walk around, you might find some. Actually, you might be able to find some things you could do now as a human, but we'll see. Walk around.
There's definitely that one tunnel that had the gold choo-choo.
Ah, that's right. The choo-choo.
But it's gone now.
It's gone now. Yeah, that's right. You killed it.
I did one combo that will attempt to pull off. Well, remember, even if you can pull off a combo, unless it's an insta-kill combo, I can still recover from it and attack back, as those NPCs did. That's the bullshit arc. Damn it. Okay, well, at least there was nothing up there. Oh, that's the bullshit arc. Just the whole fact of like, I'm just like playing a single player game, and then the CPU does a really long combo that takes almost half my health. It's like, yeah, that's fun, knowing that if I make 2 more mistakes, I'm gonna end up dead. Oh, what happened to my map?
Remember, there's no map in the Lost Woods.
Oh, right, this is Lost Woods. I was like, where'd the map go?
Remember, like, it's understandable that it is healing because clearly this era definitely takes place after a war. Remember, like this takes place after when Link was sent back in time, and it's highly implied that there was a war.
Gotcha. Nah, my gun scaled down pretty quick. That's good for me then. That didn't work.
Now I just walk around. Just walk around for a bit and just do whatever. I am getting all day Italian food.
I want my baked ZT or ZT. No, it's ZT, as I've been forced to do.
Like they had everything. They had the pastas, they had the lasagnas, they had the pizzas, they had the.
I feel wrong getting pizza from an Italian thing though, because it's like it's just fucking like, oh, you have all these things and you have pizza. I think you can have like anywhere else.
It was a buffet though, so like it was fine.
Fair enough.
It was a buffet, and they had freaking calamari. Like freaking eggplant, and oh my god, it was this in Coloni.
Hi, Felly.
Hola, Felly. What are you gonna talk about? Oh yeah, I forgot. So I was receiving a package today.
Mm-hmm. And.
Hold up.
Okay, Ark died again. How you doing, fella?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, there you go.
And I was receiving this package, and let's take one of these. And it said that the package came. I looked outside my door, and there was nothing. And I was confused, like, what the fuck? It said the package just barely got dropped off.
Mm-hmm.
I was like getting nervous, and like, what the fuck happened here? I looked around, and guess what? It was right next to my mailbox, right on the street where anybody could have just taken it.
So someone you think took it?
Definitely. No, they just the dude who mailed it was a lazy ass and just left it nearby my mailbox, right nearby the street.
Oh yeah, okay, I see what you mean.
Anybody could have taken it.
Yeah, no.
Oh my god, it was mad. I was like, you lazy ass motherfucker, you couldn't have just brought it to my door like any other package? I was mad.
Minna, can we jump over there?
Can you jump over there?
No. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all you can do now is just teleport out of here.
Oh yeah, teleporting. I forgot about that.
Damn it, Cody!
I was just like, oh.
And don't give me the excuses. It's been a while. It's been a week, Cody. It's literally been a week.
I forgot I could teleport. I thought something was gonna happen if I stayed around walking.
Minna literally talking about like, oh look, Dan gave us this gift. Now we can just turn into a wolf and teleport now.
Oh yeah, let me apply also the dry and glide. Let me just hope I don't inhale anything of this. Oh god, that's powder, alright. There you go. I feel softer already. All right.
After where?
What?
Wait, what you applied lotion or what?
No, I applied Drying Glide, so my hands won't slip and moisturize the controller.
Ándale.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to. Let's see. Can I zoom in even closer? Yes, there's a wolfie there. So let's go. Is there a good place?
What?
Yeah.
But in front of the
castle or in Helicopia?
Yeah, no. In front of the castle town.
Okay. You look with the collab stream, Cody. Oh, you know.
What collab stream?
What am I doing right now?
Oh. I thought you were talking about like another type of collab, like drawing collab or some shit.
Well, I do want to do more drawing, and I don't know if Ellie wants to just chill around doing that. But for other collabs, I am planning for a collab with Noreen in a fighting game, a money match.
Huh.
And what's another collab? The one I wanted to do with, I want to play Borderlands with Oliver, but she's very busy, so that's not gonna happen soon.
I see.
Yeah.
I was about to say like I quit drawing though, Cody.
Yes, I know. Congratulations.
Indeed, congratulations to me. It was very hard.
You were saying it like you quit smoking.
I did smoking.
But we're saying like you were drawing as if you were smoking.
I was smoking.
Oh my god, you're no fun. Anyway,
I know I am.
how do I guess I can't get up there right now.
Oh, you can't reach that right now. Not until you get another abilities.
Alright. Let's head out.
Let's head to the castle.
Actually, I really... Oh, what? Enter the castle?
Into the castle.
Alright. I wanted to get the wolf boy, but sure. Now's not the time for that. Yeah. I wanted to actually bring up something funny about Ark, actually, that I remember.
What?
So Ark has a problem that I used to... Never mind.
The mailman is here.
Greetings, Mr. Link. I've come to deliver a letter. It's a letter from Telma.
Mail time.
My business is concluded. Onward to mail. As I head straight back to the Twilight Castle, apparently. Alright. Let's see what this says. There are some folks I want you to meet, so come to remember right away. These guys might be powerful allies to you. The castle's kind of dead, right? Well, I mean, I guess the town is... Yeah,
the town is fine. It's just the castle that's covered up right now.
It's just 1% of the kingdom that got captured. It's all fine.
It's fine. Oh yeah, you could do the tingle thing now.
The tingle? Oh, okay, sweet. So I want to bring up something really funny about Ark that I realized. He has the same problem that I do. Ark has the issue of talking when he shouldn't. Like you actually like interrupt, or like when someone asks a question to someone else, you would say your own joke answer or something, like instinctively. And like that's a problem I have. I had as well, where someone would ask someone a question, even if it's information I have no idea what it is, I would blurt out something just because I'm that panicky.
I'm not doing it out of panic. I just want to do it.
I know, but like you still have the instinct of like, oh, I need to say something real quick. Even like always like interrupting all the time. It's just fun, kind of funny. Let's go in.
No, not really.
No, you do. Don't worry. I've noticed if you ask other people, they would also say.
No, I really don't.
There you go. It's Mrs. Tits, like Ark's favorite character.
Yes, indeed, Miss Tits McGee. Now let me voice her. You made it. How have you been, honey? Listen, you have good timing. I was just talking about you.
Hey everyone.
Hey everybody, introduce yourselves.
You said just her. Wait, no, this is also her. I thought it was someone else.
Yeah, you dumb bubblegum shit looking this. This is the handsome young man, Mr. Infamous Cody. Yeah, you, infamous, Mr. Lowly looking ass. You remember what I told? You remember what I told you? These are the friends I mentioned, the ones who are trying to help and deal with all the troubles in Hyrule. Actually, there's one more of us, but there's been a disturbance turns off events of Eastern Desert, so he's gone to check it out. He's an older man named Aru. If you happen to meet him, definitely take the time to talk with him. Okay, honey? Hey,
this is
you come all the way. You came all the way here, honey? Why don't you relax? Why don't you be sociable and talk with these folks? They're a jolly bunch.
I'm not lying. This is just observations. Oh,
Hey, what happened now?
No, you can say like you lying about my Archipoo for fake news.
Archipoo? Oh, now you're gonna make me blush.
Hello there, you must be Link, correct? I'm I don't know why that. I don't know why that.
this man's far from a Chad. Let's face it. Let's call him Shed. Let's call him Shed instead.
This game did not age poorly.
Let's
Sorry
call him
about the
Shed.
riveting I gave you the other day, old boy. This town's rather teeming with odd sorts, so I was just being careful. Tomo told me you've been up too. You've been rather formidable. I'd rather not, I'm afraid. Well, I'm affordable at book reading, but I lack, shall we say, physical skills. That said, if the history and legends of Hyrule are your cup of tea, I'm your fellow. If you're curious, just ask away.
Like I said, the farthest thing from a Shed. Here, I'll voice this chick here.
It's
It's
Ashen.
Ashen. It's Ashy. I grew up.
Why
in
do
the
you get to
mountains with-
voice the females?
Because I actually do good voice females, but you don't. Let's face it. I grew up in the mountains with my father. But as the knight in his own right, taught me the arts of war as though I was his son. Of course, lessons in common courtesy were not part of the regiment, so forgive me if I come off as rude, yeah?
No.
Listen, before I blab both of your ears off, I want to tell you something.
Snowpeak, yay!
Okay.
Familiar name again.
Snow Peak, mountain to the north of Hyrule. It's unlike any mountain I've ever known. I don't know much of it yet, but things happen there that happen nowhere other mountains I know of. Evil controls it. As soon as I know something more, I'll tell you. Until then, you should stay away there. Yeah?
Someone's pissed.
Hey, hold on. Try talking to me again. Shit, don't be too hasty.
We know closest race, but according to legend, I'll go those races even closer to the gods, and they say these creatures made the Hylians. I hate this. Sky beings, isn't that simply marvelous, old boy? What I wouldn't give to meet them. You sound like the what's it called? The study bookman from Avatar that wanted to see the Lost Library. The old Kagura Aru is I like how you're studying the desert. Alright, mark that on the map. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's
Link,
been a long time.
my wife, Yui. No, it's not Yui, but it sounds like Yui. I want to say Yui. Yui sent word to me. I have seen the children in Kakariko Village, and of course, I have also heard of your adventures. I must thank you for your help on Colin, Link. I barely recognized him. In any case, I am troubled by my own inaction. I want to help the cause. These friends here, I have a connection with them for a long while. Like the others, I'm gathering information now. I will let you know if I hear anything. What is this, like a private militia?
Pretty much, yeah. More like a kind of mercenaries, but yeah, it's just more like a militia actually. Yeah, more like a militia.
Look at his scooting.
This man be. That's because Link be slick though.
Link be slick.
Link be slick. Link be fast. He kicks you so fast you
know,
go flying like an happy ass.
Hang on, I'm gonna donate more to the man because that and the minigame I forgot.
Yeah, the minigame, and also you might as well give they donate as much money to the one dude, where you can collect more money from Agatha.
That's true. That's true. Like aside from Breath of the Wild and some other games, I realize I forget money is no issue in Zelda games.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You could actually try going to that one shop now.
Okay, I guess I'll just check everything again then.
Yeah, you might as well now.
Yeah. Earlier, or a couple of days ago, I played Head in Time with Waffy, so that was cute times.
In hentai?
In Head in Time, and I wanted to do some custom worlds, but I guess he also needed to download it as well. So, I mean, she needed to download the worlds too. So it's just like, well, then I guess we'll just do Metro, because like she hasn't finished it yet, but that's because she got stuck on stream, and it's just like, oh yeah, let's just finish it. And I just kind of helped her.
Ándale.
Yeah. So it was.
The shop is the shop is still in the square here.
Oh, I'll. Let's go back.
Get back, you dumb bubble gum.
Oh, a lot of NPCs here. It's great.
No, it really does make it feel like it's lively here.
What's in here?
Excuse me, I'm terribly sorry, but those shoes are terribly filthy.
Excuse
Come back
me?
when you actually have them cleaned up.
More polished
Shoe.
footwear. Shoes? Of all things? Fine. How about flippers?
I'm
God damn
terribly
it.
sorry, but those pieces of shit are still not, what do you say, slick. Hold on.
They're not-
There's someone. Hold up. There's actually someone you could talk to. I suggest turning back to your normal clothes. Fast. There's someone you could talk to around this area that will help you try to get in.
Let's really check it out sometimes. Hello, freak. You subscribe. Thank you very much.
I mean, he really is a freak from subscribing to Cody.
6 months so far, though, too. Nice. Top of the morning. How you been doing? Well, the summer has finally hit, and we're all burning up.
Except for me, I'm actually pretty cold right now.
Oh yeah, because you're not in California.
That's right.
If not, you should really check it out sometime. Oh yes, you definitely should.
There's gonna be another person around here.
Shoes are grimy. No matter how good you. The classic like little boy cleaning shoes.
Indeed.
So yeah, look at shoes cheap, but you didn't. Sorry, this is funny just because it's like, I don't know. I guess you haven't seen the movie The Shawshank Redemption or anything.
I don't think so. No.
There's a plot point where a prisoner steals the warden's shoes and no one noticed because no one noticed the shiny shoes he was wearing.
Oh, now you have the shiny shoes. Well, it looks like, young man, you have, as the young kids say.
I like
the drip.
I like that you had like he's right in front of it too, which is just funny.
It is.
Oh, that's
Welcome
armor.
to the
That's not a person.
Welcome to the fancy shop.
Gonna help you? Like, can you show you something? All right, let's see. Magic armor for the richest and most precious customers who value their lives over rubies. This is a funny way to say it. How much is this? 100,000 rubies. Got it? How would you be paying?
Yeah, you can't buy that right now.
I don't think ever. Pocket bombing. This dangerous pet is popular with the ladies in town. What? Okay. Well, aside from this, water bombs. I'll fold the have you.
I'll tell you now. I did not know you were actually able to get into this building at first. I didn't learn until my fourth playthrough.
Well, I mean, it's not really important.
No, it's really not. It really isn't. Not at the moment, anyways. You'll understand what I mean later.
I had my fortune told until just recently. I didn't believe in it, but the other day I had my love fortune told, and right after that, I was able to woo this young beauty. Now every day is glorious.
Oh, now she's dating a gilf.
You know the fortune teller's palace on the southern. Whoa.
I know, right?
Through fair. She's amazingly accurate.
Yeah, that's a difficult word there.
The more I watch them every day, the more interesting I find people are. The busier the person, the less time he or she has to care about others. In contrast, people with the more leisure time listen more. Who knows which type of person is better?
Who knows?
No sightseeing or on business. A wonderful town. The residents are so friendly too. So please feel free to talk to them. The game outright be like, yeah, you should talk to people.
Yeah, Cody, stop being a knee.
Shut up. I
Cody.
can be whatever I want to be. This is a free country.
Except not being a neat, so there's that.
I'm looking for a doctor or something. The only thing on the street is the doctor, so obviously I mean we get there and we get to the other gate, which would be this guy, which is
Another guy.
which is another guy, which is another guy, which is another guy. I know a
Which is
guy
that
who
one
knows a
guy.
guy who knows another guy who
And
knows a
then
guy.
another guy. And another guy. And there's this old part here.
See, it's an admirable young lad who is willing to help the Zora boy for gnarly a single ruby. Just what is it you want, lad? A physical? You got some money, don't you? By the way, the little girl Ilya didn't mention anything about me, did she?
Ah, so he's a creepy old dude. Ah, that makes sense.
I'll be honest, lad, it'll cost you a fair bit for your examination. It's not that I'm having trouble making money, not at all. I'm so skilled they call my hands the golden mitts. If you don't know any errand here, then begone, you scoundrel! Did she really not say anything about me?
Oh, you old fart, the old creepy fart. Ah, fuck out of here.
Oh man. Oh, alright. You haven't seen the anime Recovery of an MMO Junkie, have you?
I think I heard of it. Is it the one where like the chick like quits her job just to be like the full-fledged just playing games all the time? I think I remember watching that actually.
Ah, okay. Then you must know the wingman of the century.
Ah, yes, that dude.
I love that he's able to say in his friend's safe, yeah, I'll totally bang her, and then be like, by the way, come over and pick her up because yeah, I want to see you two get together instead.
Like, you know that's a true homie there when he says, yeah, I could totally bang her, but my homie likes her a lot though, so I wouldn't.
You know, hang on. Now that I realize, I probably shouldn't say it on stream.
I'll say it.
Oh, you want me to say it?
Say it.
That's kind of like how. I don't know. I probably shouldn't still say it either. I should probably say it after, like in DMs or whatever. What is this?
But you'll just type it down for me because I know you're gonna forget later.
Oh, don't worry. I'll remember. Trust me.
You won't.
I'll remember.
No, you won't.
I'll remember.
No, you won't. Yes, I got $1 to give you. I got this.
A lot.
This blue. I got this buddy.
How much for this? Buddy. 50.
It's actually,
I should probably dump the rest.
There's actually been a theory going around that this is actually Zelda's younger sister.
I just realized what I've done.
What do you do?
Oh wait, she's not gonna say anything?
Oh, remember because you gave her at least $1. Is that when you don't give her bugs at all?
Oh, okay. I was worried that. Yeah.
You're gonna get that dialogue. Now the fuck over tingle.
As I walk through a man.
That's because you
What else has been going on recently? I'm trying to remember real quick. Is there anything on my calendar? Oh yeah, next week after today, on Wednesday, will be driving tests. So that's gonna be.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Since I was talking about like, it's actually speculated that Agatha is a royal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because think about it. How is a young girl that age able to afford such a big luxurious house?
Okay, first of all, it's Zelda. People just have like weird.
Yes, but you know how people like speculating shit.
Okay, fair. That would be. It is interesting to think that Zelda could just have a sister. Like, you know,
and people speculate that the royal family.
Oh my god, did I get it?
Yeah, you got it.
If someone can slow that down, was that like 0.06 seconds left? It's not gonna tell me the time either.
Oh.
Big
quiver. A big quiver.
Very well. The next stage will be one created just for you, good sir. I will expire should you decline. Please, you must try it when it is ready. I should remember this. Okay, so later we'll have to come back for a new stage, right? For the double hook shot.
Yes.
All right. Oh look, it's the moon. Definitely not giving me any PTSD, even though this is after Majora's Mask.
Indeed.
OnlyFans. Yeah.
Wait, are you talking about Agatha OnlyFans? Wait, what?
Agatha OnlyFans. That's why she can afford paying you for all those bucks. Oh my
god, just.
Alright, look up Agatha hentai. Go take a look. Only bucks.
Let's face it. Like, that's something that Cody will look up.
Also, if Cody forgets the me arc, I'll go harder on Cody tomorrow.
Wait, what?
I have my fans now. Oh, he actually spawned hearts. What is that walking animation?
I don't know, but they're just walking.
But that's.
I'll definitely remember that name. Joey.
Well, that's funny. They actually spawn a hearts because of their hearts that appears.
Exactly.
All right. Well, that's.
But like I said, it's the reason why that Agatha's living by herself, and if you go to myself, is because the royal family's kind of like, you know how old royal families used to be. They're kind of ashamed that she's has like such an interest in bugs. They didn't want to just throw their daughter away, so they just kind of push her to the side and have her living on her own and shit. That's what people speculate about Agatha and why she's able to afford so much.
So that means we just gotta overthrow Hyrule.
What was that?
We gotta overthrow Hyrule for treating Agatha like that.
Yeah. When it comes to lolly abuse, Cody's on the case.
Shut up. Link is literally siphoning their love out of them. That's basically what it is. Oh wait, actually, hang on. What happens if you try to give him money when you don't have any? I'm curious.
I think he gets mad. I think he legit gets mad and shit.
Oh, Callius, you work before praying for peace.
Dumbass. What was that? Nothing, sir. Have a nice, lovely day.
I
heard that.
Who pinged me? It's this thing.
Another thing.
Sorry. In more insightful news, what the fuck? Oh, wait, you didn't tell me that Kachito sent this.
What?
The Anya with the song.
Oh, yes!
It's a picture of Anya with the ocarina singing the,
yes!
What's the song called?
The Elegy of Emptiness.
Elegy of Emptiness, and the statue leaving behind is Anya with the smile.
With the smile, yes. That is too fucking perfect.
That's so good.
It is too perfect, man. I swear to God it is.
I forgot what I was saying. Oh, Slum Neko's doing Blue Archive. I'll leave that on for
You doing Blue Archive?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that to Lurk so we can raid her later. She doesn't even have her model up right
now.
I
thought you didn't like him the gotcha shit.
I don't like gotcha shit, but I like Slum Neko, so I'm just gonna Lurk her.
I see. You just being a simp.
No, simp if I actually paid money.
You simped him.
Okay, I did ask for her OnlyFans, but
that's what I thought. Wait. She has an OnlyFans?
No, she doesn't.
I was about to say, wait, hold on, calm down. Slow down. Calm down, boy. Hold up. Wait a minute.
But you were paid the money. She used to simp for you. Oh yeah, because of the drawing I made for her. I guess she didn't pay for me because it wasn't commission, it was a gift.
What was her drawing again?
It was her laying down naked from a pose of a girl.
Oh, that's right.
I gave her clothes, and now it's her BRB screen now.
That's right. In the Pixiv, you have her naked.
Sam is doing it for free. No, I doodle. I know a lot of other VTubers for free.
Why don't you doodle my OC for?
Yeah, so if I can spell, you have golden bugs. And then, is she gonna say it?
Oh, that's the question, Cody.
What did you say?
Why don't you draw my OC naked for free?
I did. I mean, no, not for free, but I did draw your OC naked.
Why not for free though?
Because if I did a lot of drawings for free, I won't get money for games.
Yeah. It's a consequence that you're willing to take.
Wait, what did the description say?
She would love to be in a bathtub full of the slime.
No, not that. That's normal. It's this thing. A golden body female snail that was found in a sacred grove. It might actually be a male. She needs help.
Yeah, fine. I'll commission you in the future again, I guess.
You sound so disappointed.
I am.
Oh, come on. Artist needs pay.
But don't I pay you enough, though?
Listen, I doodle. Like, the doodles I make for YouTubers aren't, like, the quality that I have for
I know. I'm just messing with you.
You get stick bug, loser. Alright, how much do you have to pay for the old man?
I think you have to pay him 50, I think a few more times.
Alright, well I have 200, so I can pay him 4 more times, 50 grand each.
50 grand? Shit, you don't know how to do that.
What?
Those should be 50 bucks?
Yeah.
50 grand though.
You got a good Lamau. Ah ha ha, that's so Lamau. God, I love Sword Online Bridge so much.
That's so Lamau. Like I said, Sword Art Online Bridge is probably the best bridge series out there. Hands down.
Oh, here comes the girls.
Here they come.
Down. Just right there. They're just staring menacingly. Oh.
There it is.
Na, 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 na.
Hallelujah.
I like I had to stand there. I can't get over that.
I'm not even gonna pick up the hearts, Cody. Damn, you a heartbreaker.
I am. I'm also full of them, so you know I'll just be wasting them. You don't want me to waste little girls, don't you?
You already do that as is though.
What?
You already do that as is though.
I already do that. What? I don't get what
You
you
already
said.
you already do that as is.
Okay, fair, but we don't bring it up in stream.
So here we are, bringing up in stream.
We're not streaming, are we? Oh shit! No, I'm scared.
No, but for real, I will commission you in the future because I do want to have a draw. I want you to do drawing like something like
I'm surprised. Yeah, I would be happy to do more, and especially since I've been improving according to everyone that have been commissioning me. But also,
oh, you definitely have. You definitely have.
But it's also just like interesting, and also really good for me too, because then I can. Oops. Can I not sidestep? Yeah, I can. Because fucking.
Don't forget to put your sword away after you kill him.
That sucks
Yeah.
right there. But either way, the what was I gonna say?
And then about drawings.
Yeah, with all the commissioning that Winter's been doing, and also Dark Shadow Knight as well, and all that kind of stuff, I got good bank on me now, and I just have to save up for
For the con.
yeah, no, well, not for just for the con, for the games coming on, and then and then also the con. Like the last thing I spent so far, other than food, of course, I'm okay spending money on food, especially if it's a little amount.
Of course.
But also,
Do you remember where you need to go?
I'm going to the doggo first.
The doggo's on the other side. Is nearby the town.
I know. I'm going there. I'm going the
You
long
do know
way.
the town. The
I'm
town
going
is
the
back.
long.
Right?
I'm going the long way. Shut up.
Why
Shut up.
though?
Shut up. Shut up.
Cody.
Shut
Cody,
up.
you can't
Shut-
go through that way though. It's blocked.
Shut up. Shut up.
No,
Shut-
Cody. I mean it for real. You cannot go that way because it's blocked.
No.
It is literally blocked.
Zip it.
It is literally
I want to
blocked
hear
by
it.
big
I want to hear
You
it.
cannot go through it.
I want to hear it.
Cody, I mean it. You cannot go through that way. It is literally blocked.
Fine. I'll listen to you.
It's literally blocked by big ass rocks that not even bombs could break through.
Okay, inside the horse Mina, I'll go this way. What is this skit?
I have no idea. It's just Cody being stubborn little shit.
I am Wolfie Boy.
Oh, you were stubborn. Little shit.
Okay, whatever that was.
I don't know, man. You were just being stubborn.
Let's see. Oops, I hit the Wii remote. I was being true to my words. Nice. I enjoyed the bit.
Sure you did.
All right. About art. Yeah. So like the last thing I paid is I paid $20 for Triss to do some upskirt shots of herself. Other than that, though, nothing much.
I'm sorry, what?
I commissioned Triss to do some upskirt shots of herself because I thought it was cute.
Like drawings or?
Yeah, drawings, not actual photos. Oh, you're not a bug. You're a Poe.
That's right.
Sorry,
But
I accidentally get that mistaken a lot, apparently.
But there is a bug nearby you right now, actually.
Oh, there it is. Wait. I saw it for a second, actually.
Click on it.
Give me. Aside from that, though, I'm not spending any money. The only other commission I might do, though, would be if I finish Papon and start a new Let's Play series. Which I don't know what it's gonna be next, though.
You might as well kill the Poe before you can collect all like, at least 20 of the Poe.
Alright, fair enough. It's up to the Triss OnlyFans for cute Cody's future upskirt shots. I mean, if you want, they're free. So, like, I really am thinking of doing Klonoa first, though. Probably because of the remake, but also when it comes to Live Alive, I want to do that. But the problem is that how do I do the portraits? Because that's like multiple characters. I don't want to commission multiple full-body characters, so.
You sure?
That would be super expensive. And if the YouTube Let's Plays aren't paying off, then I'm not gonna waste any money on it.
Cool.
All right, past me, I'm back. Or the past incarnate. We meet again.
Again. This next is the greatest of all of hidden skills I have taught you thus far to this point. You wish to master it.
Nah, I was kidding.
Very well. Before we must test her to ensure that you have mastered the last skill I've taught you. Backslice.
I forgot how to do
Come
that.
at me. You do a side step like 3 times, and you do a side step and then swing your sword.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
This skill is really fucking sweet. Are you sure you want to learn it?
Excellent. The Helm Splitter.
Splitter.
You'll recognize this move from Wind Waker.
Oh, is it counter?
Yes.
Hey, it's counter. I love counter.
Let me actually read it. It's impossible to go around and perform a backslice against a fully armored enemy that moves swiftly in combat. Against such a foe, you must first use a shield attack to make them flinch, but then quickly press A. You will leap in the air over the enemy's head and beat them with your blade by immediately backslicing it. Uncle D, why don't you let me ever finish, man?
I just do it ahead, so the text will be readable when you finish.
This is the Helm Splitter. Show it to me.
All right, shield, then attack.
Yep.
Yeah. I like that Wind Waker Link didn't need to learn any of this shit. He just knew all this as a child.
There you go.
There you go. Okay, cool.
Oh,
Yeah, Wind Waker Link didn't need to learn all this. That's just shit he learned from as a child. The only thing he needed to learn was how to spin really, really fast multiple times.
Indeed. But at least here you can do it whenever you want, not just not count on the counter.
That's true. The fucking jump though.
You learned the Helm Splitter. There are 3 hidden skills for you to learn. Do not neglect your daily sword training between now and then. Time will come to learn the next skill. When we meet again, a child. But nothing.
Link double jump real. Yeah, no, it's pretty cool that I like the Zelda games where they teach you more advanced tactics with your sword.
It's a shame that this is the only one that does it so far.
Oh, because the thing is, it's just that the Zelda games are inherently very simple with its sword combat. They don't want to complicate. They don't want it to be Dark Souls is the thing.
I mean, true, but still though, it's.
The only way I see this coming back is if in a more, once again, linear Zelda game, where the enemies are focused on the sword skills you have. Like, the thing is that unless we encounter enemies that require using these moves, then it's only going to stay optional.
Gotcha.
That's the difference, is that depending on the game, the skills you learn, if it's a requirement, then it's this whole thing of like, okay, you gotta just, when you see an enemy, you just gotta know what to do. But if it's an optional thing like customization, then it's accessible, but you don't get advantage with, you know, different moves or anything. Hey, you're that human. Yes, the other Gorons told me about you, brother. Just take a look at these rocks. Amazing. Was there a landslide or something? What are you doing here anyway, brother? Are you trying to pass through here? If I drank some hot spring water, it might give me the strength to break through a big rockfall like this. Hey, brother, if you find some hot spring water, you should come and see me again. Is this a time quest? This is a time quest, isn't it?
It is a time quest, yep. It's a time
Alright,
quest.
well, might as well let's do this.
No, you can't do it now. You can't do it now.
What happened?
Like, look, if you try to bring hot water from any place, the closest area that you could teleport to is in front of Castletown. But if you try even run as fast as you can to Castletown, it will always come out as cold, and he doesn't want cold hot water. He wants hot water.
Gotcha.
We won't be able to do this for a bit, so let's just for
NK, the weapon death in Breath of the Wild would have been Kino, but yeah, we have Hyrule Warriors for that. Yeah, pretty much. It would have been nice. Oh, speaking of Breath of the Wild, what does this remind you of?
Ah shit! It's time to get some more poop.
Let me get some more Korok seeds. Dig.
Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel.
He doesn't want cold, hot water.
Exactly. Nobody wants cold hot water.
Oh, that barely did shit.
Exactly.
Let's transfer back with the Master Sword in hand. Apparently my nails as a wolf don't change to the Master Nails.
Oh, yeah, they're not holy nails.
You know what's one concept I really love? You know how, like, all other shows, kind of like Samurai Jack, also have the whole legendary sword that's the only one that can defeat evil?
Yeah.
I like that so far that I've read, at least, Kid Icarus is the only one that actually had the ancient weapons break. And they had to get replacements. Which I find the concept of having replacement ancient guardian weapons hilarious.
I mean, technically the Master Sword got damaged.
I think it's true, but it's still the Master Sword. It's not like a new thing was invented.
True, but it still got damaged. It still kind of broke. And then with
yeah, but like unlike Kid Icarus, the thing. Oh,
I wouldn't do it if I was you.
Screw it.
And then,
Can't get whatever's not in the
Jack,
water. Can't get what's underwater, baby. Ha ha ha.
And then with Samurai Jack, he technically kind of lost his sword for a bit.
Yeah, he lost it, but he gained it back. The weapon didn't break.
But he had to have. He kind of had to have it reforged though.
The thing, okay, here's the thing. I'm saying that the actual concept and material of the weapon has been broken and replaced with something else. In Kid Icarus, the items are the 3 sacred treasures, and it's been replaced with the sacred treasure. Or I think it's just. Wait, what?
Oh, it's a great secret treasure.
Yeah, it's just to one. It's now just one singular thing, which, by the way, also is broken in the fight.
They were really that sacred, weren't they?
I mean, ooh, nice. I did blow up. I was thinking it didn't. Here's what 10 rubies look like. You've never seen this before in the game, have you?
Oh no, of course not. You haven't. No.
It's funny. This has been. I know people complain about the whole ruby thing, but also ever since Skyward Sword, people stopped complaining about this being the thing in Twilight Princess.
Eh.
I need cold hot water in summer. I need water.
Oh.
I need hot cold summer or water right here. Give me a sec.
Damn. He's a freak.
See, I'm like Frozone. My ice powers don't work if I don't have water.
Because you're not water.
I'm 70% water.
Oh, you're 1% water.
Alright, let's not listen to the amazing music and let's go to... Not there. I said not there. I go to Lake Hylia.
Like Hyrule.
Or as the one person in the Ocarina of Time video I sent you calls it, Lake Hylia.
Because it heals you a lot.
Puns.
Puns for days. Ah, references.
You have transformation on the fly.
It's nice, isn't it?
See, that's what I thought. That was one of the temples in Ocarina of Time. You changing from adult to child.
Unfortunately, no. It's not as simple as that. You have to go through the temple of time to do that.
Yeah, and then solve the other half of the temple and then come back.
I don't want to get into. I do not want to get into why the Master Quest version of the Spirit Temple is so annoying. I already talked about that in length in the Ocarina of Time. But if you want to see that, then look up for the archives. Yes,
Mark rants about Zelda again, just like Paul rants about cars and German cars.
Yes, I am chilling. I am chilling for a video that was in. Don't think about it too much.
Yeah, I'm commenting on a surf map. Don't think too much into it.
Yeah, I'm commenting how Cody forgets shit. Don't think about it. Like Cody here.
Then it was about time for you to arrive.
Even an old man voice.
Master Link, is it? Please forgive my rudeness in the bar the other day. You do know Telma, don't you? I am Aru. I'm gonna go with that. I am part of the group that Telma kindly allows to meet at her bar. I have heard all about your deeds. What?
You're not good at doing voices, are you?
I'm kicking you from the call.
Am I wrong?
Now, you being a courageous youth, have you likely heard of the strange events in the desert and come to investigate, no? Or am I mistaken? You do know, don't you, Master Link? The Gerudo Desert once held a prison built to hold the worst criminals this land has ever known. The criminals who were sentenced to death were sent directly to the underworld by a cursed mirror that was kept in the prison. Now that prison is condemned, and even the road leading to the desert is impassable. This desert at its world's end, it still hosts a cursed mirror in the malice of the doomed inmates. These old bones know that the evil currently plaguing Hyrule is related to this wicked place, so I have come to learn the truth. Master Link, I must ask, what will you do now? Don't tell me you plan on entering the desert and confirm my suspicions with your own eyes.
Yes.
No. You can't try giving them e-girl voice. I don't know how e-girls, though. I haven't ever seen an e-girl, and I don't want to see an e-girl sound like. Then let good Aru help you out. You see, like highly below us, a man named Fire... There's no L. Fire... It is definitely... Knowing Zelda, it's Fire.
That's
a man named Fire runs an amusement ride of sorts. Give him this. Na-da-da-da. Send it to B, and use B to show it. If you said then you won't have to swap it out with B. Blah, blah, blah. See, long ago I saved this man Fire's life, and now he cannot refuse me if I ask a favor. If you leave the rest up to Fire, this shall all go well.
I'm certain that Mr. Aru, you look like an old man, but you sound like a young guy. I don't know why. Maybe because the guy voicing you is not good at voicing.
I'm not gonna let you voice any other character from now on.
What's wrong, Cody?
What was this again?
It's a Howling Stone. You already did it though.
Oh, they don't go away?
No, you can't do this actually now. I was only kidding. You can do this now.
I was just like, they should go away, right? Like. Oh.
Recognize it?
Down, middle, up, down, middle, down, up. Okay. Down, middle, up, down. I messed up.
Yeah, hold on.
Down, middle, up, down, middle, down, up. Nice. Alright, let's hear this. floating island?
You guys always been on the float island.
Oh. I
You
never
recognize the
noticed.
song?
What is the song? Ocarina of Time, I presume?
No, it was actually Goron's lullaby.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Down. Okay, listen, because it's a different note sheet, I don't recognize
Yeah.
it. Da 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 da.
Dun.
Alright, we gotta find Wolfie Boy again.
Yep. So it's not. Remember, it's not all Ocarina of Time. It's showing. Remember, this is both the invention. This happens before, after Ocarina of Time and Twilight and Majora's Mask. So of course you're gonna know that song too.
Yeah, I just don't recognize it because, like, one, I suck. Second, I just can't recognize with a different note sheet.
I got you. Okay, so this is a super long ass tunnel. I said this is the one I suggest where you're gonna be needing some oil to take with you.
Should I do this now?
You could try doing it now. I think there are some slimes in there. Where you can collect some oil slimes. You can collect in there. So I suggest drinking one of your milks, one of your potions to have a bottle ready.
All right. Well. Yeah. Let's just use this. Not like I really need it anyway.
You could always get a blue one later.
I might as well get rid of the fairy too. Well, no, it's most important.
Not the Larry.
I'll just go buy oil. Actually, I think from here because we can like teleport here and just as fine. So
Oh yeah, you can. You can.
Let's just
Yeah,
be
you can.
safe. Let's
You might as well.
let's warp. Where we're gonna go? Spring has? Where's the dude that sells oil? This guy?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Oh, this spot right here? There we go. I guess while we do this, I can talk more about the anime. March comes in like a lion. There's definitely parts where it's just like, every time like a certain thing comes up, it's always like, oh, I have Amori vibes now, and I can just slightly hear, oh, Yasumi.
Oh look, a game about depression. Amori.
And there's so many, man. There's so many. But either way, so far though, it's a very nice slice of life. Fucking. There you go.
There you are. You can actually walk up to him as a wolf link, and he won't be afraid of you.
Well, we'll do this. Refill the lantern, and then.
That's what. Just get a bottle full.
There you go. Well, that's just 20 rubies. It's not that expensive.
Ah, it's not that bad.
Fucking Derpa smile reminds me of Jimmy Neutron.
I mean, he does have like that head shape.
Let's show and oh wait, I still can't. Alright, I'll go back here. I forget. That's top menu. Yeah. There you go.
Are you being a top menu? You're a bottom, Cody.
Anyway, yeah, Jimmy Neutron. Well, how would you rate the show? Actually.
Jimmy Neutron, the original.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like the movie and like the show itself.
I give it like an 8.
Yeah, it's pretty okay, right?
It was pretty okay. It was a pretty great show. I liked it.
You liked it.
I liked it.
It definitely has some humor that was ahead of its time, for sure.
It definitely did. Oh my god, it was a good show for what it was, though.
Yeah. Was it the
Also,
best? Obviously,
had a really-
SpongeBob will always take that spot.
But it did have a really cool opening.
Oh yeah, the guitar riff. Oh, iconic. Sure, SpongeBob may have the iconic and cheery intro, but Jimmy Neutron, ooh, it gets you riled up.
The ball candy bar.
With the
Superpowered mind with a mechanical K9. Rescues the day from sure destruction.
Even though he's the one who calls it most of the time.
You got bombs.
Thanks, offset the one I just used. But yeah, no, it's funny. Even though that's like he's the one who solves the town from the destruction, he is usually the one who causes it in the first place.
True, like the freaking pants evasion. Remember the pants evasion?
The oh yes, the pants. I was thinking more of Attack of the Twonkies, that one.
Oh yeah, the Twonkies. Wait, hey, that's right, because he accidentally brought them from an alien planet.
Yeah, that's oil, ain't it?
Yeah, then that's what I knew there was gonna be some oil.
I'll just leave you alive. Now, whatever you do, don't walk into bombs.
He's gonna do it. Like I said, I do prefer the choo-choos to be like more like this instead of like the cartoonish. I even prefer them more like this, even the ones in instead Breath of the Wild. I just like how they look like actual legit slime motherfuckers.
They're definitely trying to go for that realism, like just regular. But I mean, like the thing is that a lot of RPGs just do generic slime. They have their own version of slime, so.
But they're not really generic though. I mean, like they always, almost every single one I could think of, they have like some sort of goofy face, or so just like googly eyes or shit. Like this is like the only game I could really think of that had like actual legit generic slimes that's not like RuneScape like.
Fair. And Dragon Quest kind.
Yeah, more Dragon. Oh my god, the Dragon, like ever since Dragon Quest came out with them slime designs, we never got any other type of slime ever again. Let's face it. It's always been like those goofy little motherfucker slimes. Oh, wrong, I like them.
It's like
I like them. It's iconic. Don't get me wrong, I like them. But it's like
a character too that like it was once a slime and like they got her a human body or something.
I think so, but I'm not 100% sure. Also, that reminds me of a hentai.
Oh really? Which one?
Yeah, it was like you know there's a slime king, right?
Yeah.
Well, they did that, but it's a slime queen. But she's like a lolly with massive titties.
No one would like that.
I'm not into lollies, but
you are into tits. This is a confusing time.
It is, and it's sometimes. You know,
bang or not bang?
That is the question. Oh yeah. Like, what do you thought of the 2 commissions I got today?
The naked Megumin one is pure genius. I love public.
Yeah, just like the public nudity. What do you thought of the other one though?
What was the other one again?
You didn't even see it.
I haven't seen it. What is it?
Here, I'll post it real fast.
Oh, Piloli fans are cringe and fake.
What do you mean though?
They're called short stack too, though. There's a doujin I want to mention, but if I do mention it, you'll probably wish you didn't know.
I think it'll be for the best. I sent it already.
What does everyone else think? Do you want me to say what it is, and give you pain for the rest of your life, or I keep pressing the wrong button? Switch to the lantern.
Oh shit! Another oil. If you kill it, you can actually dip your lantern into the oil to refill it again.
All right, let's do that after I kill these spiders.
I think you already got killed because of the bomb you threw.
No, I should just split.
No, yeah. There you go.
Nice. Yeah, yellow choo-choo gel in your lantern. Now your lantern's full. You can't make her get anything. So that's a yes.
Yeah, why not? Let's hear it.
Alright, so one of the doujins, and it was like one of the very early ones I've ever read.
What's that?
So it was this cute little like doujin. This like space girl goes into a planet, and basically like, so the tag was self-cessed, and I was just like, huh, that's weird. So I read it, and like she puts this thing in like water or something, and then like that little seed, like as she tries to eat, turns into herself, and then like, you know, doujin do what doujin do after that. You know, they have a lot of, you know, interactions and everything. So after a while I was like, okay, that's cute or whatever, and then I thought, wait a second, this is a Pikmin doujin. It's a like delivery employee of a space girl who crashes to a planet, finds a seed and plants it, which turns out to grow into herself. And then after spending nights on this planet full of herself, of like so many of herself and planting a lot. One of herselves, the first one she planted, sneaks up to the ship and flies away on her own and gets contacted by her boss, saying that, oh, it's been forever since we heard of you. Welcome back. As she makes a cute little noise similar to the Pikmin sound effects.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
I'll be evasion.
So after that, I was just like, oh, I know what this is. I don't know if I like it
It's
anymore.
Pikmin.
Yeah, it was just super funny when I realized it. Ah! I didn't think that was gonna happen.
Yeah, it's a bomb shoot pretty much.
Does it have to be like a bug though? I like the bomb shoots more. Is it unrealistic, Zelda?
That's because you a pussy and afraid of bugs.
My dream is to own the Sumeriko Doujin. Oh God, please
The what?
get therapy.
What?
The Sumeriko Doujin.
I never heard of that.
Oh God, please. Okay, I'll just say one word. Cockroaches.
Oh, okay. I think I see the cover of that. Jesus. Like,
Yeah.
Why?
Shirji Tables made a game referencing that.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's a platformer where you play as Sumeriko as you fight and jump on cockroaches.
Just to kill them. Kill them all.
Yeah.
You guys use your bow to shoot them down. You know that, right?
I don't care.
But I don't care if you care. I'm just saying.
All right, fine. I'll shoot it down then.
Oh,
That game is actually how I first learned about chair. Actually, the funny thing is that I saw that game on a game jam, on Toho Game Jam, and I didn't like contact anyone because of that. I don't know if I would have actually contacted a chair if I knew about the game, you know, there. Super Latch Up had more of an impact for me. That's why I DM'd chair on Twitter for it.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, I just sent the image.
All right. Let's see. Oh, the one in the you could have just said hot spring and I would have known exactly.
Yeah, it's Kachino. It's Kachino with the Shoto commander.
Cute.
I like it. Like I love wholesome shit like that.
Oh, I see you're retweeting a very thick and big Rosalina dancing.
Indeed I did. Truthfully, that whole image right there is actually a concept of the what if story. Buddy.
I'm just looking at Twitter right now, real quick. Nothing. A lot of news coming on though.
Yeah, I don't check what's trending on that.
Oh, there's like, the main character in Genshin Impact in a bikini and very small shorts.
Not surprised.
Aside from that, though, doesn't seem like anything important is coming here. Oh well. Deba being horny on main too.
Of course he is.
Yeah, nothing much.
Nothing surprising there. But like I said, that drawing of the Kachino and the Shoto commander is actually a concept of what if story I want to write.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Well, since we're talking about one of our very first hentais, I want me to tell you the very first full-fledged hentai doujin that I ever read.
Sure.
The first full-fledged hentai I ever read was actually a Vocaloid one.
I mean, that's fine. That's like a very typical one you can do.
I remember clearly what it's about though. It's about Luca, you know, the pink-haired one.
Mm-hmm.
And she found Ren, like the Shoto one, the Shoto boy.
Yeah, I know the yellow duo.
Yellow dude. And she saw him like folding Niku's clothes, but she thought that he was gonna be a perv and steal Niku's freaking panties. And she's like, "What if I leave him alone now? He'll become a sexual predator. I have to do something." And then it just went off from there. Let me see if I can find it. It's an old one too. It's like old. Let me see if I can find it and send you like the sauce.
God, the sauce. I love that. People stopped using that terminology recently. I haven't heard people say like Send the sauce anywhere. It's a lost art.
Sauce. Oh, I still see people say, what's the sauce?
I did a lot of damage.
I still see. Well, that's because you're wearing the Zora armor.
Oh, and that does more damage?
Yeah, remember, like it's weaker against water and fire attacks. I mean, ice and fire attacks.
Gotcha. What's the noise? Oh, that's the lantern running out.
Running out of lantern.
Nah, I'm fully healed up. Well, at least the lantern is.
Indeed.
Imagine if the lantern runs out of fuel, it just breaks.
I'll be right back, actually.
Alright, I guess I'll be entertaining you chat today. Oh look, god damn it! There was another slime right there. Whatever, I'll use that. New seeds.
Like I said, let me look for it. I'm pretty sure I could find it in hentai, and I'll send you guys a sauce. Does anybody else want to see the sauce? Hey.
You could just type in the number, actually. If you just type
I know,
in the
yeah.
number.
I know. I could just type in the sauce. Does anybody else want to see the sauce though? Other than you coding.
That might be off. I might be offline right now. Alright, I think these are the last set of optional doors we can go to, and after that we can head toward the real exit.
Where is it?
You guys are those number users? Oh yeah, not e-hentai. You need an account for some of those posts or something like that. I don't want to go through the effort of it. I'll just borrow someone else's account.
I just stick with an hentai. Like it'll end up there sooner or later.
I have 500 rubies now again. But now I don't know how to spend it. I already spent it all with the old man.
We'd always give it away.
To who?
Me.
No.
Why not?
Because you dumbass.
Why am I a dumbass?
Here's our next contestant. His name is Dumbass. Actually, it's pronounced Jeffrey with the silent D.
No, it's pronounced Dumas.
No, that's actually the joke there. It's a silent D. It's pronounced Jeffrey. Alright, you got 3 tries to answer this question. What is this shape? Is it a square? How you eat it? It's a circle! It's a circle? Wait, no!
It's a circle?
Alright, there's a light here, but there's another light back there. Are they both exits?
They're all exits, just in case if you want to leave early.
Okay. Oh.
I actually like that. The other two actually lead you to different locations.
Nice.
Let's go back, and we have to go through them now.
Really?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I knew you were joking. I like that the other Zelda games actually do have you fly up. For this game, it's like, no, let's just let Link look at the ceiling. That'll work.
That'll work.
It's not hard, LOL, but I respect the choice. I'm gonna stick to my panda side like the boomer I am.
Boomer.
Nice wood sound.
It's because you are boomers. Let's see. Yeah, this doujin's about 7 years old now.
Jesus. I wonder what's the oldest doujin, technically speaking.
Who knows, man? Who knows?
Oh yeah, I need to show it to him.
Right.
No effects. Lock on. There you go. From old Aru, huh? Oh, well, I guess I'll do what the old coot says. Oasis Flight, right? So here you go. One of our secret options not available to the general public. This time's all paid for. So what do you say? You want to go? Alrighty then, but remember, next time you gotta pay. Sweet sailing, buddy of mine. One for the Oasis. Fire in the hole!
Fire in all the holes.
for your logic, Ark, every hole is a winner. Every hole is a goal. There it is.
Actually, no, I'm not into anal actually at all.
The one where you and Paul are friends.
What do you mean? Me and Paul are the best of friends. We like butts, but we don't. But I simply don't like sticking it into the butthole.
Why am I just standing there? I thought it would be like crashing there. I'm just like, clip. I'm staring.
Exactly. See, I get you. You got it.
Wait, Kodayuki.
I just said the sauce.
Before we go on, there's something I want you to hear. Do you remember what the spirit said about the fused shadows?
Remember that?
What do you think happened to the magic wielders who tried to rule the sacred realm? They died.
Oh.
They were banished. They were chased across the sacred lands of Hyrule and driven into another realm by the goddesses.
Give her a sassy voice or something, man.
It was another world entirely, the antithesis of Hyrule, where the sun shines bright. Its denizens have become shadows that could not mingle with the light. Eventually, most came to call it the Twilight Realm, and from it, none could return to the world of light.
Damn.
They were forever doomed to live in the twilight, fitting in the half-light of dusk near shadows of Hyrule.
Damn. Cool story, bro.
This is the history of the
Twilight.
That sounds stupid. Twilight. But hi, Winter. How you doing? Cute Patapon sounds. You get to. I am assuming you are starting to love Patapon. Twilight, as it has been passed down from our ancestors.
He sounds like a Twilight fan.
Do you now understand what I am?
No.
You're a short stack. I am a descendant from the tribe that was banished into the Twilight Realm.
That's right, I'm a Sheikah.
It was a peaceful place until Zant took control of the Twilight Realm and transformed all of the Twilight into Shadow Beast.
Damn, what a bitch. See, like that's another time we see this big ass metal face looking one, but we never get to fight it again. I mean, we never get to fight it at all.
A unused enemy will be unused. It's clear to me now that he somehow gained an evil power previously unknown to our tribe. In any case, I was sent from there and could no longer get into the Twilight Realm without his power. But there's another tale told by my people. Though the goddesses forbade us to return to the world of light, they left one link. I get it! No, between the light and the darkness.
Hey, that's my name.
Something called the Mirror of Twilight was passed down to the protectors of Hyrule. It's our only path to the Twilight Realm, and we must get there. But come with me, won't you?
I mean, for that ass, hell yeah.
I like when Link smiles, it just reminds me of the goofy Skyward Sword Link.
It does. Like I said, like this Link does emote like enough. I say
yeah, but like personality and action wise, definitely Skyward Sword Link.
Skyward Sword, yep, definitely Skyward Sword.
It's more doofy.
This, like, I do remember people talking about this song not being as good as like the one in Ocarina of Time, but I still say it's a banger. And say hello to Sandworms. Let's give it a listen actually. So I suggested like higher up the volume.
Up the volume for a sec.
Yeah. I don't know. I say people like kind of shit on this song a little too much. It's actually a decent song. You can also use your Kill two birds with one stone. Congratulations. You paid yourself.
What? There you go.
There you go. Look at the distance though. What is that?
I like the guitar engine.
It's really nice actually. I like it.
Yeah, these enemies are like little creatures from the boss in Wind Waker.
Yeah, they're pretty much kind of like the thing. Molduga was it was called in that game, right?
Something like that.
I think it was Molduga.
Basically, that means the timeline is officially wrong, and Wind Waker comes after this, actually. We have to rethink the entire timeline.
I remember it's a split timeline.
What if it's wrong? What if Miyamoto was hiding the real timeline?
Shut up.
You know I'm right. It's a conspiracy.
Oh, I know you're wrong. You are confidently incorrect. Alright, Cody, time to put you in confidently incorrect now.
Why?
Just because I can.
Alright, I'm gonna kick you from the call because I can. What if Nintendo just threw a timeline together so they could just tell the Hyrule Historia? I mean, there's a lot of people saying that, yeah, the timeline was, not a lot of people agree with certain parts of the book. Like how, I don't know if it's Hyrule Historia this is set in, but, what was the, was that where they explained that Majora's Mask was just like a dream or a world made by Majora?
No, it was a second book
that
came out.
Yeah.
You're hitching it right on a pea hat.
Finally, now an enemy that's annoying that I have to fight.
Yeah, luckily there's the harness here. You might as well head to that one structure that we saw from far away though.
First thing.
Yeah,
I don't know if Nintendo really. Well, I mean, like I know Nintendo should probably care about like its timeline and everything, but the fact that only one game determines determines dying even. Like, what about the other games? What happens if you die in the other games? And that also changes the timeline again. It's not canon or anything. So yeah.
I mean, then again, like they chose that time where Link potentially died, and it makes a lot of sense for the rest of the timeline that followed after that. I say they made a good choice there. That's just me though.
I like the timeline, but I definitely say that if anyone has a better idea on how the games are put together, then I'd love to hear it.
I'd love to hear it because, like I said, back in the day, I used to love just like listening to watching and listening to videos that people talking about like potential timeline theory and shit like that. I love that.
Does Square care about timelines? How are Final Fantasies connected? To be honest,
they never really said that the games were connected through a timeline.
It could just be literally just like game. It could just be that game.
I remember, almost none of the Final Fantasy games are even connected at all. They're all their own separate universe type of shit.
No, stop for a sec.
Damn. Here's the mouse.
Alright, Chair and Paul sent me. Stop. Paul sent me a bunny butt, and then Chair just asked me where an anime is from.
And why doesn't Paul send me bunny butts anymore?
Oh, ask him then.
I know, I'll ask him right now. Where my bunny butt at?
As far as I know, Nintendo never did until the Historia. I mean, makes sense. Ow! How did that hit me?
There. That's where my bunny butt at. What is that, Cody?
So then he just sent me a dog for some reason.
Hey, what?
The Chair just sent me a dog. He's probably like in the conventions or setting something up.
You just found a dog. What is that? What is that thing, Cody?
It does seem to be man-made. I wonder what it is. Why is it here? It doesn't look like it's been there long, does it? Well, what can we do to it?
Or you can warp it.
What, does this
Where?
warp us?
You can warp it.
Oh, okay. I thought it means
Where?
like warp us for some reason.
Where though? Where have we seen something that just a massive piece of chunk of something that just suddenly disappeared and now we're pretty over here again?
Um, I got no clue.
Uncle, do you do it?
Thinking about stages, the bridge? No. The bridge has already been done.
The other bridge.
What other bridge? I don't remember.
Remember the giant stone bridge that got sucked away when you blew up the rock ball?
No.
The bridge where you were jousting with the
I thought
goblin?
we fixed that already.
Oh, you didn't.
Okay, where is it then?
Remember? Do you remember where the volcano is at?
The volcano Elden?
Oh, let's look for the Elden Bridge.
Bridge of Elden, here it is.
There you go.
I thought we already fixed that bridge. I guess it was another that we didn't fix.
Oh, no, we didn't, Cody.
Huh.
When did we fix the bridge?
I don't fucking know. I just thought we already did.
Why would you think that?
Don't judge my methods.
I am judging the message now. Now answer your judgment.
Careful, careful, and fixed. Just put some hot glue on the sides, it'll be fine. Nice, now the bridges are connected. You know what, since we're here actually. Okay, so we can warp there now if you want to, but for the time, where is Kakariko? Here it is. Let's go shopping here for a bit. Let's see if anything's there. I was just gonna stretch too a bit. Give me a sec.
Alright, it's like that fast.
Listen, I was walking, so I'm just like, I need a stretch to get all that stiffness out of me, you know?
I mean, dude, that's true. You're the knee.
And you?
Me? I'm tight as fuck.
You're tight, working class citizen. SMH.
Dude.
How's it feel with no hours, no free time, always governed and seen?
Oh, I quit drawing, but I think that says everything there.
Okay. Well then, what else is there that I can mention? Like, I haven't mentioned it yet. Oh, I ordered the charms, or at least the bunny small charms. I need to wait until I find like a really good deal for keychain charms, and then order the Paris one. Aside from that, though, really, anything goes. Like, I just need to work on more of the drawing.
Let the poster.
Oh, also, remind everyone here on stream, reminder, Steam sale, which means so many games are on sale right now. Would highly recommend. Titanfall 2 is dirt cheap. Bug Fable's really cute RPG. I really enjoy it. I made a let's play of it. I don't know if you know. And what was the other one I was recommending people? I mean, obviously, other than like Omori and One Shot that are also probably getting sales, what was the other game I would recommend from the Steam sale? Oh no, that's it. I just One Shot. There's a lot of other games too. I'll buy Siren Kagura and Grove Anime Woman. I already have. I have Siren Kagura's Peach Beach Splash.
You have the mods for it?
Mm-hmm.
You should stream that.
Never.
Why not?
There's multiplayer. I can't do multiplayer, but I'm not gonna risk my Twitch account by streaming Kagura and Saga. Not even if it had no mods. But yeah, I have Siren Kagura.
Oh, come on, you gotta risk it for the biscuit.
Oh, about that game though, the final boss is literally the same as Splatoon. It's literally DJ Octavio, and I just fucking can't believe that fact. I think Twitch won't let you actually. If it's one of the banned games you can't play, then I understand because it's very sexual for a reason.
Gotta risk it for the biscuit, Cody.
Yeah. But either way, what was I gonna say about the sale? It's just like, oh, games are out. You know, buy whatever is under like $5 immediately. Like I got Peggle. I wanted to play Peggle a lot, and Peggle Knights. I got both of them. I got this cute little platformer called Demon Turf. I will also start to play Castlevania soon, or not Castlevania. What's the Castlevania indie game that people made? Bloodstained, yeah.
It's actually really good. It's a really good ass game actually. I'm actually, speaking of Castlevania, I'm actually excited because they're bringing the Toho Castlevania to the Switch.
Oh yeah, I think I had you post that before actually. I need to get need to get the game though. I have PBS as well. Oh yeah, really?
No,
I have to wait until it's.
Wait until it's night daytime. I suggest heading out of town and just waiting outside for a bit.
All right. Yeah, over here.
Yeah, but I'm excited for that Toho game, like Toho Castlevania game.
Hell yeah, my dude. I'm just excited for the sale in general because that means, you know, just a lot of new people to play different games and everything. I'm just trying to let people know as much as possible about Titanfall because it's Titanfall, you know. I want to play shooter game with people. I want to play mecha anime with game.
You want to kill Titans like Aaron.
Maybe not in that way.
It's definitely the same way. It's just mechanical Titans.
Do you think Shulk will enjoy playing Titanfall or any other mecha game?
I think so.
I'm so excited, bro. We're on the same team, dude.
Speaking of, man, I'm so excited for like Xenoblade Chronicles 3 after that direct they had for it.
I haven't seen it, but I know a lot of people are excited for it.
Bro, if you have the Shulk amiibo and use it, the main character will use a Minato.
Oh, that's good.
That's so cool. It doesn't really give you like the properties of Minato, but it just makes it look like you're using it.
It is a skin.
It's just a skin. It's awesome.
That's so cool.
And there's a few more characters that they showed off. I was like,
ooh. You got your neuron brain working for a waifu.
And then they showed off this badass looking dude. This dude looks like this guy's like a gunslinger dude with a bandana and shit and everything, and he's a desperado. He's a desperado, and I love desperado type of characters.
Like, wait, what? Like, who's the guy in Xenoblade 1? The one with the shotgun.
Ben?
No. Ben's the one with the samurai.
I know. I'm used to
Dixon, yeah,
Dixon. But no, but he's dual wielding guns.
Oh, okay.
And he's winning guns. He's a desperado dude. He has like a mask covered and shit and everything. He looks so goddamn cool.
Yo, fancy anime characters with swords. I've brought dual wielding guns.
I love it, man. Yeah, oh my god. But like I said, there's these two new characters. Oh, they look fine as hell. Especially this one that they definitely did a close up of her ass, and she definitely has like some pretty sizable titties.
So yeah, sexual themes in Xenoblade and JRPGs is not lost, I imagine.
Unfortunately, it's not as sexual as the second game, but what can you do?
Yeah, like you say, unfortunately, like it's a big deal.
I mean, it's not a big deal, but unfortunately it's not there.
Oh, thanks, Rebel. That description's still up there. What? I thought I disabled that one. I got rid of all the Fumo gifts for new alerts I want to do, but I guess they're
Wait, why?
still up.
Why you got rid of them?
I wanted to do the like variation alerts, like you know the Amori bit gift that has different things happen when he opens a watermelon.
Put it up.
Yeah, like right now the only one is like a regular item that appears, and then the other one is a Yuto hitting him with a rock. So I need to do that with the subscriptions as well. But thanks Winter a lot for the subscription.
Thank you, Winter.
When's it gonna be daytime too?
In a bit.
All right. Love you, Winter, so much. I'm glad you and Paul are getting along really well.
Yeah, you and Paul are very cute to you.
And what were we talking about again? Oh yeah, Xenoblade 3. Yeah, I'm always in the double-edged sword when it comes to sexual stuff in anime and games. Because I will agree with Hana Makia's. Ow! Assholes. I'll agree with Hana Makia what he said. You have to be in the mood for it. If you're not in the mood, it's just awkward.
That's their problem, I guess.
Well, you're always in the when you play those games. You always are in the mood, but other people definitely like just want.
And that's why that's their problem, not mine.
Just play hentai games. Jeez. Can I write these things?
I mean, I would actually. I definitely would.
Hey, I can write it. Hey, look, it's Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. Now try making it run fast.
Oh, it doesn't want to.
Yeah. Try it now.
Oh, there he goes. Ooh, this is slippery.
Indeed it is.
Hey, Pakolvin! Fuck off! I don't take damage, sadly, but whatever. I don't know why I've been doing that in fighting games a lot. Whenever I am low health and I do a special, I just say like, hey, name of the character. Fuck off! Which I don't know, it's just satisfying to me.
Hey, fuck you, man.
It's just funny to just be like, you're losing, and all of a sudden it's like, you son of a bitch, I'm gonna, like, you know, just use a special.
Look, speaking of Dragon 3 Chronicles 3, I'm not disappointed that they took away the hypersexualization. I'm not. It's like whatever. I still like the game how it is. Like, and if they're adding a little bit of sexual type of shit into it, I'm down for that. Whatever.
Oh, there's duplicates. Okay.
There's duplicates. Like I said, I'm not disappointed. I'm not. I just find it funny how people like still find that the design of that one character is overly sexualized. Like, have you guys now played the last game?
No, well, I think it's just that in general. Like I said, everyone's not you, and I think for the general consensus, they don't like having females constantly sexualized. They want a character to be a character, and they don't want that the first thought of a character is, oh yeah, she has big tits.
That's their problem, I guess.
Because here's the thing. No, listen too. Because when it comes to designing characters, like there's two types of people. The one you can definitely tell there was an agenda that they rushed, and someone that really tried to make sure their design is as perfect as it can be. And so when you have a character that's really sexualized from professionals, it's like, yeah, whoever designed this character really wanted to make a point that they want the fans to ogle her. Which gives you the mind of like what kind of audience the designers and characters wants to do. Because like when you see like, okay, again, easy example, the main girl in Made in Abyss, definitely lolly character, but it's not meant to ogle her, even though she actually is naked most of the time. The camera is never in a way where it's like it's sexualized, and that is perfect
no,
because it's like, and the funny thing is that it is sexualized for the character. For the other character, the robot boy, but not for the viewer. So that is an organic character. That's an actual story part, you know?
Yeah.
Nanachi hotter. I want to play Castle in the Clouds for my friends to watch. That's my first thought of a character, though. Really? Well, again, a lot of people are more perverted. I am definitely... listen, I can get with a character being sexualized, but I will definitely be like, hey, I also want good character stories too, you know? I would definitely be a bit... put aside if my favorite games of Mori and One Shot had sexualized characters. Like that's the thing. I love those games because they had good story and having sexualized characters kind of like breaks my immersion a little bit. Oh yeah. Anyway, lolly character, easy story. Another character, Shiro from Happy Sugar Life. Also another lolly character, but also the girl that kidnaps her. They are like. In camera wise, it's like they're ogling, but they're not showing anything because the whole point of their relationship is that it's not sexualized. Like the kidnapper loves Shiro for being pure, so there's nothing. The camera doesn't show anything sexual about her. Well, nor the girl itself. But welcome to Malamar. I've heard that there's a reliable source of shops in Castle Town at gorging prices, crushing folks under the thumb of let's just say capitalism. Well, feel not, brother. For Mallow Mart has proposed a townspeople relief plan as an answer to the limitations of the common man. Repair broken bridge leading to the west town and field in order to improve traffic, which I already done. Phase 2, buy a Castletown shop and sell products to the town at reduced prices. You have heard me right, brother. There's a problem, however. Our finances for the excavation of the glorious plan are lacking. Please, rather, offer some financial support in aid of the purchase of the Castletown shop for the benefit of the people. So, yeah. 1,000 rubies. I already have 500. So, he even has a counter. This is like literally Animal Crossing right here.
Yep.
Alright, another 400. Shiro, there's no R. Sorry, I'm not good with Japanese
Look,
names.
the way I see it, like, yeah, sure, like not all games need to be sexy, but if the game is sexy and has a good story, I don't see a problem with it. And if people do have a problem with it, then whatever, that's on them. That's on them.
Yeah. Listen, I won't. Okay, here's the thing, Arc, like too. Like, you can have a character be busty, and not have it be like a problem, you know. Like, there's definitely characters in media and stuff that, like, you don't really notice they're busty until you actively, like, hear people talking about it or stuff like that, you know? I can't give some good examples on the top of my head, honestly. But, like, obviously, they're, you know. Like, you know what? Easy one. Pyra and Mytha in Smash. Their Smash outfits. That's fine. That's, like, not in a way that you can ult them. They definitely have really huge bodies.
You could definitely argue them, all right.
I mean, definitely, you can definitely argue them with how big and curvyless they look, but they're covered up. You know, that's what the Smash does.
Not as many people think about it though. Especially not Pyra.
What?
Especially Pyra's definitely not covered up as people
in Smash.
Yeah.
But it is more covered up because her chest and
all they did was just gave her freaking like leggings, like yes, it's covered up, but the tightness of her clothing definitely do not leave anything to imagine.
Yeah, definitely. But that's fine because it's just covered up. If it's...
Hold on. What? Go back up there.
Oh, there's a hole to dig.
Not to dig.
What's one last character I can give an example that's like is ooh. Let me see now.
I suggest not doing this yet.
Oh, you know what? Easy one. The girl in Gurren Lagann so far.
I suggest not doing this one yet. I'm just showing you that it's here.
Given only to those who have confidence to wield it. So if you
jump
down,
going back. You're stuck down there.
All right. So what is it? Just a gauntlet?
It's a bit of a 100 trials type of thing.
Okay.
But you don't have like all the equipment yet to pass through it.
Alright, I love Pyra. I love Pyra too. Like I said, it's just that sometimes there's obvious. I can definitely tell there's an obvious agenda when it comes to character design that's not, fair.
But like, even if it is, like, whatever, people want to draw sexy characters in their story. I don't see the problem with it. I
see a problem because like it distracts from the overall, like it distracts from the character,
And that's people's problem there. No,
that's not a problem thing. No, if this is a writing thing. If your character has something or does something that can further break not only immersion but the character sense itself, then it feels kind of like, why is this here? Like here's the thing. In all the characters in Gurren Lagann, Yeah, sure. You have the girl that's in like a bra and basically showing her body all the time, but also the other characters are fitted in. They have they're shirtless. It's a hot area, you know. I'm gonna go back
Yeah.
to so it makes sense in story, like.
And it makes sense for Fire and Myth being sexy because
No,
they're
no, no, no,
blades.
hang on,
They
no, no,
don't-
no, hang on, no, listen here. It makes sense both in the context of the world because it's a very hot area, and it makes sense because the other characters are also showing off their bodies. So she's not as out of place. It's like you think like, oh, this character like showing her body all the time. It's like, well, the guys are also showing their body as well. You don't have a problem with that, you know?
I mean, the same thing in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. All the blades are kind of scantily clad.
Even
Even
males?
Nia. Yeah, even the males did that show up too.
Okay, yeah, sure. Zeke has a bit of a half shirtless.
No,
but also,
like the other male blades too.
which ones?
Like the mermaid dude.
When are we gonna get that? Okay, well, mermaids are always like have.
And then there's a few others I can think of on top of my head, but yeah, they're like. Then again, like not all of them are sexualized either, but like there are a few blades that are sexualized. But notice that it's only the blades, not the actual drivers. Because the drivers are, since they're human, they're not immune to. Remember, blades can regenerate from anything, no matter what they're wearing.
Yeah, but
The
again,
drivers are not. But the drivers
ag-
are not. No, let me finish. But the drivers are not immortal, so they have to wear armor. He's the exception because he's Zeke.
Okay, first
And
of
then
all,
when- then
underwear
with
armor
Nia-
is a thing in Xenoblade. Let's not kid ourselves here.
That is DLC, and you know it.
And also,
That is not part of the game.
and also,
Yes.
the writers put that in to explain why the blades have no glows. They could have easily written it out that the characters do have to wear armor anyway, even though they're still blades. Everything is meant for a story reason or a writer reason, and if it's the same thing as listen, okay, I have a problem with this as well with the whole saying like, oh, it's a lolly character, but they're secretly 4,000 years old. Like, sure, I get it, I get the argument, but like at the same time, it's still a writing thing just to get around the fact that they are not underage. You know,
And is that
it's
really
just
a problem, though?
it's not a problem. If you just want a lolly
Then what's
character.
the problem? Then what's the problem then?
No, here's the thing. But it's not just for sexualizing lollies. It is also for action lollies in dangerous situations like fighting games. There's a lolly character in the anime fighting games that they have to say they are secretly like thousands of years old, just because the mere concept of a child fighting against other adult human beings can be seen kind of weirdly. Which is why you have to always specify, even in games, that all the characters are 18 plus or of age. Otherwise, if bad things happen to them, like Terraria, not even just to Skyrim with the whole kids can't die thing, even in Terraria, where they consider one of the NPCs is actually just a fisher child, you actually.
There's a hole there.
What? Where?
Notice how the skulls were in a circle?
Oh, circle's gonna get me going up. Even though like they're just NPC sprites, because in context the fisherman child is a child, they have to make him disappear and not die like the other adult characters. I should have stayed as.
Cody, I suggest using one of your bottles because there is a golden choo-choo here.
Oh, okay. Let me get rid of these.
But like, then again, if they're writing in a way where they could get rid of the problem, what's the problem?
The thing is again, someone wrote that to be a thing I wouldn't say an agenda, like they planned for the sexuality of men, but I mean like, okay, like we discussed before, and as we all know, one of the character art designers were hentai artists, Yeah. I'm not gonna go on saying you have to remove yourself from that kind of stuff or anything, but when it comes to like a different world, a different thing that you're doing, that's like, that's different. That's just different. I need to pull up my thing. You need to accommodate your design and character design for the world that exists, and if you're
And that's what they did.
But here's the thing. They did it where the hentai artist is still excusable with the writer stuff. It could have also been that the writer went over the hentai. If the hentai artist realized that, yeah, maybe my drawings are a bit more sexualized, let me design characters that's more modest, then there would be no such thing as, you know, oh, their blades, so they can't wear armor or anything.
But they did write that in, so what's the problem here? They wrote it in.
Okay, they
sense.
did, sure, fine. But here's the thing:
makes sense,
for
though.
for a lot of people, and a little bit for myself, the whole sexualized characters thing do kind of take away immersion from the world, because you have this thing where it's like, oh, these blades with armors that apparently even like young people can get, and yet they're like super sexualized as hell. Well, not super, but you get what I mean. So it's like,
I understand, but then again, I don't see the problem here because that's their problem. If people can't.
Okay, you know what? Here's another problem. Here's a problem that actually does matter to you. It makes the game less accessible to people, and if it's less accessible, not a lot of people are going to play it, and they're gonna, you know, say, yeah, I can't play this game, and I don't like this game because of the sexual stuff behind it.
I would agree with you, but right now, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is the best-selling Xenoblade game in the entire series, so I can't really agree with you there.
It's a best-selling, but that doesn't mean it has to be, you know, there's still people that haven't played it. Just because it's best-selling from the other Xenoblade games does not mean it's best-selling with other RPGs. Like stuff like
Xenoblade,
Persona and other stuff.
That still says a lot about it.
It can, like, here's the other thing. Best-selling does not mean, it can also mean people didn't just buy it and stop playing it after they saw the sexualized characters.
You don't know the percentage, but at this point, but like either way, it's still the best-selling. People saw the art style. People know what it's about.
You could say that a lot of the best-selling stuff were from past Xenoblade fans that just played, that didn't get here. Oh yeah, the other thing is that Xenoblade 1, remember, wasn't really accessible well, where Xenoblade 2 was front and center. And let's not lie, that Shinra Konami had a hand into that, showing people the game. Listen, I'm not saying you can't sexualize your anime girls. I'm not saying that at all. You definitely can make your fan art. You definitely can make your all that kind of stuff. But as a game itself, if a game wants to be serious, if a game wants to have a big old story, and yet you have these characters that's like, clearly I look at them and it's like, yeah, they're showing a lot of parts of themselves, even though this is supposed to be like, you know, a really deep and heavy game or whatever. I can't help but think that, because that's just how the characters are designed.
But then again, but like I said, I'm gonna have to bring this up again, and I know you don't want to let me bring this up, but look at a Nier Automata. Look at that design.
But here's the thing, okay, listen, I don't know the whole plot of the game, but there is a line that I've read. I don't know if it's edited or not. Anyone who's played the game can say that actually 2B being sexual, or from the other character's point of view, also is a part of the game. Like, isn't it like a plot point or something?
But didn't you just say that's say about the same thing, that's one thing you didn't like about Xenoblade Chronicles 2 though?
If it's part of the story, there was a thing too. Like, they bring up the relationship with Pyra and the other guy, I forgot his name, with the main character, but it's always considered modest. It's not like, it's not sexual. It's never brought up to be a sexual thing. She could be like a flat mommy character that's just very like, you know, decently clothed, and you know what, you can have her up as looking like Cookie Mama, and the story would stay the same. It would still be this whole like, oh, this character, you like this character, don't you? And it's like, yeah, you know, it would still be the same. Also, you lied to me. There's no Go Choo Choo here. Damn it, I wasted my time here.
I thought there was one here, but maybe I'm thinking of another hole that's around this desert.
I didn't buy Xenoblade 2 because Santa said it was an H game. Imagine. But if you did change Pyra to be Cooking Mama, then the story would still be the same, because like the whole relationship thing that they have is.
Then you could say the same thing about to be not being like not having such like.
But no, the thing is that the line that I saw from whatever Whole Life member I was watching the clip from, perfect, like literally said, "You wish to fuck 2B, didn't you?" And that's like, oh, that makes sense, because 2B is very asexual. Like, she looks very.
Yeah, and then Rex got freaking nervous when he said he had to touch Pyra's chest.
But that would still be in the thing, even if she wasn't big chested. Well,
but wouldn't it be the same thing with 2B if she didn't have so much ass?
But that's part of the thing, is that he wanted to do sexual actions with her, while
exactly.
For whatever the scuba gear guy is left to interpretation. Okay, well, if it's blank, then it could be kill or something then.
But then, like, you know, kind of the same thing that you said you didn't like about Xenoblade Chronicles 2, though. Like it's like they wrote it. They wrote in the reason why they like that.
Okay, if that's listen, okay, no. Hold character is okay. Let's agree that I have not played Nier Automata, nor I know the characters behind it. So it is left to interpretation, so I don't know much about it, which makes this example really iffy. But I'm using it in the case of like, this is how I prefer it be done, rather than, you know, the other option. So the thing is,
it's not though.
No, it is because if my interpretation of Nier Automata is correct, even if I haven't played the game, I'm saying in the case of that, it's a character moment. It's a moment of character that I know about this person that I can relate to, and other people can relate to because they've just been in a relationship where they have those thoughts or whatever. It being a mature game. For Exilblade, the thing is, it's just a crush. Like it's definitely, no matter what, it's not sexual at all. It's all modest. It is a crush that Rex has on Pyra. If Pyra was literally cooking, if Pyra had the model of Cooking Mama 3D. Her saying to touch her chest in any context would get anyone nervous, even if she was flat or anything.
But it's not though.
But it is. It would be the same. Rex would still react the same because, of course, like literally anyone who has a relationship, if you ever done stuff like that before, you would definitely say like, yeah, that was just bodily touching each other is definitely a you know, a feeling that gets you nervous no matter what. And when it comes to oh, that's my chain of thought because I was writing the book. This is nice though, destroying everything here, trying to discover sort of the whole walls and everything. What's another plot that includes? I can only think of like Happy Sugar Life because that game, that show directly does tie into sexual thoughts and everything. And like the accent of wanting to be pure. There's not really a game that, you know, talks about sexuality because otherwise, you know, that would be like rated M or A, and I haven't played much of those. But I'm basically saying, if you changed Pyra to Cooking Mama, then the story wouldn't change. Rex still has a crush on Pyra, even if she didn't have a slamming body. And there wouldn't be, like, you know, there's no necessity for it. That's the best way I can say it. There's no necessity for it.
Then again, you can say the same thing about Nier Automata, and you, like you said, yes, you brought up that one point there, but it's just that one point.
Okay, again, hang on. I brought up Nier Automata just to bring an example. I have not played Nier Automata.
Let me finish though. If you brought up that one scene, they could get rid of that scene too with the whole sexiness in general.
Okay, first of all, I'm under the consensus that was a bigger plot thing, not just one scene. Was that you?
That was somebody else.
Okay. I'm under the impression that could, like, I'm just bringing out an example that if the character arc of that person was sexual, you know, with the other female character, then it would have been a character arc. It would have been something that's like, you know, to go for. Rather for Rex, it's just literally his character arc is not obviously not only it's being a leader and, you know, being a man and everything, but it's also like being and you know, here's the other thing. Ocarina of Time does it just well at the same time. The Rudo characters, you know, the one that like says, "I would have done a favor for you if I knew you were a handsome man." Ark?
Yes.
You remember that, Gerudo?
Yeah, of course.
So that is a better way to put it. Like, the character model is a bit like revealing. They're a bit, you know, curvy. But the thing they say that is interpreted is like a sexual favor. That makes sense because she is like that character, and as the video essay explains, or like, you know, as it's interpreted, that could be like a sexual thing to get over from being adults and mature. That works, even though it's not explicitly said, or even that okay, well, maybe at the time it was very revealing. But that's a good way to do it. You know, Rex and Pyra and Mithra probably was just like a three-way crush. Okay, I'm not turning against Hugh Shijin. I'm turning against
Seems like you kind of are, bro.
no, I'm turning against the the um the option, a conscious choice to put it in a story that doesn't need it. I'm okay with games like Saren Kagura that is made to have, you know, sexualized characters, but
Of course.
when it comes to a game that wants to do more than that and they still do it anyway, it feels off-putting.
Say that, but it still was a good story, though.
Well, I mean, that's debatable, Ark. Even still, if it's a problem for some people, then they're gonna come up to it as a complaint. And when it comes to stories and such, if there's a complaint that takes people away from the story or turn from it, you know what? Here's a better. I'll say another one, small one, really quick. XP points up sword entities though. I'll say no small point. The book I hate so much that's still really good for the first 90%, except the last ending, has an arc where the character goes in love with another girl, and they not only does he frequently mention before that he masturbated, but also that he does notice the little bits of bra and panties that she shows in a volleyball game, which I know is straight from an anime, but the funny thing is the book doesn't even mention anime. So anyway, that's another reason to do it. Like, he's a high school boy, so of course he would be thinking that, and also that would be a reason why he would fall for this girl in the first place. Also, his dad threatened to kill him if he touched her in any way. So it is a part of the story, and that's written. They don't specify her body in any way.
Like I said, then again, like, look, I'm gonna have to go back to Nier Automata. People did a lot of people did complain about the over-sexualization of Nier
Yeah,
2.
true.
Even if did people still
I
complain
just
about
used
that.
it.
But
I
look
just
at the-
used it as
look,
an example.
but no,
I just used it as an
yes,
example.
I know, but like then, but look, people complain about that just like how they complain about Pyra and Mithra.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Nier Automata. It's one of the best-selling, like one of the most best-selling like story-based games out there.
Okay, yeah, because it has a good story, but people still complain about the body.
People still bitch about money, but then my point is, who the fuck cares about them?
Some people do care about them because it does bother them and it takes them away from the story.
Who the fuck cares about them if the game already sold so well in the first place anyway? So who cares about them?
Because I want, like, everyone wants things to be as good as they can be, and when something puts them off, they're gonna, especially something.
And that's their problem because let's face it, people like seeing sexy characters, and that's what if the majority like seeing sexy characters, that's what they're gonna go. That's what the money's at. Like I said, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is the best-selling one out there. Even with Definitive Edition of Xenoblade Chronicles 1, it's still the best-selling.
But it's still a thing that's off-putting.
Yes, it's off-putting, but for the minority, not the majority.
Listen, just because Fortnite is the best-selling game of all time does not mean I consider it the best shooter game of all time. That's
It's
like
not, but
saying,
it's still one of the best-selling games
it's the
out there.
best-selling thing ever. It doesn't mean that. Let's shut up. I'll get back to the game.
That's what I thought.
Audio is really delayed. But like again, I will keep to my guns. Let me restart the audio real quick.
And I'm gonna keep to my guns.
I'll keep to my guns.
I'll keep to mine too.
I thought this was the game. God, alright. Would argue it's not your taste. There we go. I would argue, while it's not to your taste, it at least about it because it is the most popular. Yeah, I can't deny that it's the most popular for kids or whatever, but I'm not gonna be here and saying that it's not, you know, it has issues. Just because it's a best-selling thing does not mean I have issues with the shooting or mechanics or anything, you know? I say Titanfall is the best shooter I've ever played, even though it sold poorly. And I don't have any problems with its story or characters.
I think you're the minority, not the majority here. And people always be focusing at the majority there, because that's where the money is at.
Well, that's what I hate the most about people. You must sheathe your sword and cast aside the most basic sword skills, the Z target. You must wait until your foe is upon you. Before the enemy can see through your ruse, you must quickly draw your blade with A.
Mortal draw, one of my favorite moves.
There's no defense for this. The mortal draw deals death. Very well, now try it. So I don't have to lock on.
Oh, and you got to put away your sword too.
that's a quick kill. That's nice.
It is an insta kill.
But never forget that this technique leaves your life at risk. The fifth hidden skill, the mortal draw, has been passed on. So yeah, with putting your sword away, you're vulnerable, but you can do an instant kill. So it's just a fast kill.
Pretty much. So for this next area, I suggest using the combination of your bow and the eye and the eagle eye.
Gotcha.
You're gonna be needing to snipe a lot of characters before you go where you're going.
All right then. That was I like that we had a lot of thoughts on just like boobs in general, huh?
Indeed, but let me go back to something that we were talking about. Like the character they showed off in Xenoblade Chronicles 3, it is nothing compared to sexuality, how sexual it was in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It just shows that people are going to be pruned no matter what. If you see her, yes, she has a fat ass, but she's almost completely covered up.
Oh, then
People
that's
still
fine.
bitch and moan about that.
Are people actually talking about that?
Yes.
I want to see how people are talking just of a fat ass. But like, if she's covered, then it's like, you know, if I haven't seen it on actually, so I haven't seen the like Xenoblade 3 stuff. I've only seen like the first trailer from the direct, so I'll have to check that out. Oh.
I suggest staying out and then sniping all of these guys because there's still a bunch of them. But I do admit that the character I'm talking about does have some side boob, and she's very well endowed, but I don't know about that.
Anime JRPGs will be anime JRPGs. You know, even some of the best that even address that kind of stuff even fuck it up in the end, like Persona 5, I think. The whole thing of the first chapter, they think like, oh, you know, this guy is like a bitch and sexualizes a lot of high school girls. And then like one of the party members is like a girl with a whip with a skin tight suit. And I think also, I don't know if this was in the same game or anything, but they mentioned that there's another part of the story where they peer pressure a girl into going into some, I don't know, thing or whatever. I don't know, something like that. Okay.
Well, Xenoblade actually no, wait, no, let's talk about that. Persona 5, there's actually reason why she's dressed like that because she actually is confident in her body. Like before then, she was not confident in her body at all. That bodysuit shows that she's confident now. She's actually okay with her body.
Okay, that one gets a pass then. I don't know about the other area with the whole peer pressuring into another girl into something like that. But again, never played Persona 5. I'm just using examples that I don't even know for sure. I've just seen so much more media that has a point to its sexual characters rather than to not have a point. So when I actually... Hi.
Do the mortal draw on them.
Ow.
Remember what he said. Go up to them, sneak up on them without your sword.
No, don't do the fancy animation right now. They do from time to time, yeah. The sexual feature don't even have to be overly displayed for folks to be put off. Yeah. It's just that it's there. That someone took time to design that.
And nothing. Are you talking about? Are you talking about the scene where the dude wanted to draw that one chick naked?
In Persona 5?
Yes.
I don't know if I even saw that. I just knew that he like there was a room with other girls that he thought. You know, just like, yeah, that was like, that's pretty sick. I gotta take him down. Other than that, though, I haven't seen anything much more than that. Maybe if someone gifted me Persona 5, I might be able to do that on stream. But that's never gonna happen, you know?
That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, Cody. I'm just trying to snipe some more around here because there are more dudes on pillars that you didn't see you.
Oh, let's back up a bit.
Remember, if you see dudes like sleeping, I suggest sneaking up to them and do the mortal draw on them.
Oh, you know what? That reminds me of something. In a horror game, Nitro covered. The horror game had warnings for certain things, like, you know, scary, a monster, a spider, or spooter, you know, you might not like this. And then he turns on the game, and the first thing that happens is a girl naked in the bathtub, and it's like, why don't you warn for this?
Yeah, that's one of the scariest things you could ever expect.
Ah, I checked.
You need to check in every corner.
Whatever, I'll just snipe it from here. Get out of here, I'm trying to snipe your friend. I banged food to buy in Persona 5.
I'll stick with my gun, saying that it doesn't really matter if they're super satisfied.
Sure, you can stick to your guns, but as someone who's seen a lot of good written stuff in media, I like to.
And I will repeat what a girl VTuber streamer once said to a guy who said that I get too distracted by the movies. What are you, 12?
For men, but also I guess it turns.
The more on this dude.
At the same, it gives hearts. At the same time, there's also a thing about how if there was a shirtless guy that just appeared, I would ask why
Go back. Gonna do the mortal draw on that fine piggy.
Really? Oh.
And they dropped something.
Ooh, heart container.
They had a whole ass container in there.
There you go. That's cool. Another thing that wasn't originally from Breath of the Wild. Yay! We're just getting rid of all that originality. Why are you shirtless? Yeah, that would be my question. Like, really? Like, why are you shirtless? If a male character, like even pantsless or anything, or just clothing that's just. You know what? Here's a good thing about character design. If a guy was revealing a lot of skin in the body, then that would automatically give like not only a stereotype off, but also what kind of character they are revealing.
Exactly.
It could also be that
they're very cocky. They're very cocky.
Yeah.
Like Zeke.
Yeah,
He's
definitely Zeke had the attitude of being cocky. That's why he has the skinship showing.
And remember, he's the only driver. He's the only driver that showed a lot of skin except for Nia when she became a baby.
But also, here's the other thing too: is like if we're going to based on appearances work for personality, Pyra doesn't have any personality that goes with being a revealing character. Other than she has nothing to hide, which is the most basic characterization you could ever do for a character, and for giving an excuse for being revealing. So I'm not going to count that.
I mean, it's an excuse, so you're gonna have to count that.
It's an excuse. Doesn't mean have to be a really good excuse. It can be like, okay,
it's still an excuse.
Though. I hate this conversation. I hate it because of just how back and forth it is.
Because I'm winning?
No, you're not winning. It's just that we're going nowhere with this. We're still sticking to our own guns. We're not going to convince each other otherwise. Where am I going?
You got a key, so you got to look for a lock.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, even if there was a point for the male character that obviously wanted to put a certain person in foremost, right? Wait, let me repeat that with a different voice. I mean, even if there was a point for the male character, they obviously wanted to put in a shirtless person in foremost, right? I'm gonna assume that end was a question. Oh, shiny. Nice. Yeah, even if they still had, even if there was a point, they wanted to put in a shirtless person. Oh, you're a big boy.
Oh, mad as fuck.
Oh, dude, animal abuser.
He's King Pokemon.
Alright, well. All the sweeter to beat the shit out of you, alright? Ow! God, Jesus!
Yep. Be careful. I'd suggest doing the backslash on him.
Backslash? Alright. Come here. Well, after I take my sword out, enough to hook shot.
Look, I'm just gonna say finish with off of this. If people want to have sexy characters in the game, go for it. I don't like it. Like it's eye candy. If they just want it for eye candy, fine. I like eye candy. There's nothing wrong with just having simple eye candy. It doesn't always have to be. It doesn't always have to make sense.
So then I'll agree with my own guns that if you're not in the mood for the eye candy or anything, it is just awkward.
That is your problem.
Yeah, it's awkward, and it just makes you think again. Like, yeah, they consciously wanted this character in for either having an attraction or having people buy because of the sexuality or whatever. Either way, someone wanted this in here, you know.
Exactly. Someone wanted it in. Like, not everybody's gonna like it. Exactly. Not everybody's gonna like it, and that's that. But then again, it's not gonna be like it's not for everybody. But then again, that's your problem. Not everybody's problem. And like I said, showing by sales, it doesn't affect a lot of people either.
Oh, here we go. Oh, I missed. There we go.
There you got it. Like I said, by showing by sales, not a lot of people care about it either. They just want they like seeing eye candy. They'll get eye candy.
Yeah, but for me, that I actually want a good ass story that has character in it, it's just distracting and it takes away from my immersion. That someone consciously wanted this.
But then again, like I said, it's your problem.
It's not my problem. It's a writer's problem. Is the thing.
No, it is your problem because a lot of people don't see it that way.
Well, then if that's the way you feel about something, then that's just like ignoring a story or a design problem, even though you consciously know that that is a problem and it should be changed.
It's not a problem, no, because it's only your problem. To us, it's not a problem. It is your problem.
Well, that's
not
saying
our
the
problem.
same thing as like people saying, "Oh, if you don't like Steven Universe, then it's your problem that you don't like the flaws that I have of mental health or anything." When it's obviously it is a problem, even if you don't. If you believe that it's not a problem, then you're saying the show is correct, even though a lot of the show does is wrong and it's definitely a rush.
What are you trying to say exactly?
Well, okay, if you're saying that if you think it's wrong, and if you think it's wrong, then it's your own problem and it's not a writer's issue. Then if a show has a big writer's problem, like it does a character wrong or it doesn't like fulfill the story in a meaningful way, and it's something wrong with its plot points or whatever, and can you just say, "Oh, I'll just ignore that because it's not my problem"? It's like it's obviously still is your problem. Is a writer's problem. They did a mistake. There's something wrong that could have been changed to be something differently. Saying that to just ignore it and be like, "Oh, it's not my problem" or anything is a bit, it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right to just ignore an issue of a writer or a story.
But there is not an issue if people don't find the problem with it. Like, if it's only a minority, then what's the problem here?
But the problem is again, it takes away. Like, there could have been a better design for Pyra that is, soft-spoken, wanting to.
Clearly, people don't agree with you there because a lot of people don't really care about that.
But just because you don't care about it doesn't mean that it's not.
I mean, not really care about it. It's just not really care about it. People don't see the issue with it because there's no issue with them for it. There's no issue with them, then there's no problem with it.
But no, there is an issue with it. Even if people don't have a problem with it, because if you don't have a problem with a writing story or how a character has been neutered or whatever, it's still a problem. It's still an issue that needs to be brought up.
Not really, because it only becomes a major issue if the majority of people didn't like it. Look, if this game was not successful at all,
but just
maybe
because the
there,
majority doesn't have a problem with it doesn't mean that it's not again a problem. Even if the majority loves Sonic games, there's no denying that the Sonic games have a big issue.
And people do talk about that issue. Don't twist it, because a lot of Sonic fans.
Then I'm sure that a lot of Xenoblade fans can talk about how it's weird. Even Sherry Conroy pointed out that he doesn't talk about the sexuality of the characters that much, but he knows that one of the characters with a Lolita style is too sexualized. So he just doesn't say it for the sake of not wanting to bring it up, even though he knows it's a big of a deal. And I'm gonna fall into this thing. Well, they just have a system and play a game with a serious plot.
Cody, that's clearly his problem with those things, but he's still able. But then again, he still was able to find enjoyment out of it.
Enjoyment in what story?
In Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
I still find a problem with Pyra though, and again, even though I like the story, I definitely still say there's writers' problems with it that could have been improved upon.
But clearly, it's not a problem if people still enjoyed it.
But it's a thing that if I were to rewrite or change things about Xenoblade, I would definitely change the design of the characters.
Go ahead, and that's for you to do. But if the people don't mind it, then what's the problem?
Well, because if other people don't mind the problem, then I don't know if like they just have a design issue or like they prefer something that's clearly like could be different and improved upon. Like again, to compare,
who's for you to decide that what's to be like what a character is designed to be improved upon? That's what you see. But how do you not know that a lot of people just like her because they like that design? Who are you to say that this design needs to be improved upon?
okay, listen, if there's a community out there that I don't know about Xenoblade, I fell into this thing again. God damn it. If there's something out there that talk about, I was feel like. I think your writing comparisons are a little different because there isn't a trade-off to fixing the problems. But if you fix the sexuality, there are people who will be disappointed. Yeah, that is true. People will be disappointed with the eye candy being missing, but at the same time, I'm not gonna deny that changing something for the better, even if there was like again, okay, fine, whatever.
Okay, but then again, who are you to say that was changed for the better though?
You're right. If that's the case, then no matter what fix people have for a game or a community map or whatever self-writing there is, who's to say? Well, if it's not the writer, if it's not the people, then
no, especially for like
if you say
especially for something like that's like
if that's the
like
case,
a lot of people don't have a problem with.
Then what's the point of criticism then if it's just a problem that I have and it's like, oh, who's to say? Well, isn't that just the job of criticisms that I have? That's like, yeah, I would change this that I believe is for the better, that would improve the story or my immersion in it. Like, if going by that, my throat is dying.
Cody, I would agree with you if you change this thing for the better. Like, let's say like how they did like freaking location designs, or how especially how they did the tutorials in that game is absolute utter trash, which a lot of people, I think the absolute majority would say yes, that the tutorials are absolutely utter trash in that game. It should have been changed. That's something that we all could agree on.
The other thing is also to consider. Hang on. Another thing to consider is how a lot of people that play JRPGs are used to the JRPG sexuality design. Even if you're just used to like, oh yeah, other games do that sort of thing too, so it's just fine. That still doesn't give it the merit that it should, like, you know, not do for the better, you know? Like, there are still RPGs out there that do not have any of that kind of stuff at all, and, you know.
Those were style children. You could actually use your hookshot to grab that there
okay.
too.
I was thinking, do I need iron boots? Wait, that seems like what I don't want to use right now.
Like I said, like, yes, there are some JRPGs that don't do that, but Xenoblade Chronicles 2 did it. It became the best-selling game out there.
But you're using the best-selling game out there as like a permission, like, oh look, it sold well. That means it was a correct thing to do when it could have been changed and it could have still sold just as well. Because remember, Xenoblade 1 didn't sell well because it just wasn't. It just wasn't. There
was Definitive Edition. Remember Definitive Edition?
Okay, did that sell well?
Did it?
Reminder that people who already had the game
did it though?
And there was also a 3DS game.
Yes, did it sell well though?
I don't know. Are you gonna go check? It didn't.
It didn't. Especially not compared to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Xenoblade Chronicles, like I said, is still the best one. I wouldn't be saying this.
But there could be so many. There could be so many influences. There could be so many influences to what made a game so well. If your judgment on a game being sold well is the permission of, oh, it was good, people bought, then you would still consider other games just as well to be the same way. Like what's like, okay. That same logical design is like saying that, oh, all the modern AAA games that sold well or got a lot of money out of it, that means they did everything right and they were excusable for whatever, you know, writing things they did. When it's like, no, AAA games are, even if they have backstash or they did well or whatever in reviews or whatever, like they could still have done things wrong, you know. It's not a admission of, oh, good job, you did everything correctly, you know, in the whole. Yeah, you sold well. Good job. You did everything correctly. Even if something sells well, eventually, like, people will realize its issues and everything.
Then again, but the sexuality is not one of them.
But again, so now you're excluding specifically sexuality, not like gameplay, not like, you know. Here's a better, like, like GTA 5 being like really well, sold everywhere and ported everywhere. Like no one can deny it doesn't do its gameplay really well. It's not the best in a lot of the stuff it does. Yet, does that mean like just by being it wasn't sold well or just because it sold well means that everything it had was justified and nothing could be improved? No, it still can be improved, obviously. But if you're now excusing just the sexual part of it, then it's like, well, you definitely haven't having a.
It's because because it's not gameplay, because the gameplay is what the main thing. But if it's just like a side thing, like sexy shit, it shouldn't be that huge of a problem.
But it's still a thing that people have to decide and look at all the time, and
if they don't like it, then that's on them.
But it's still a thing in the game. It's still people that look at and realize,
Yes, but that's on them, not everybody else. If people say, "Oh shit, I like Pyro's sexy design," then fine, that's on them. That's on us. It's our fault for liking sexy shit. Whatever.
Okay. You know what? How about Psychonauts then? A lot of people hated the designs of Psychonauts because it just didn't look comfortable. It was very, Invader Zim-esque. The 3D models didn't look right. The models were really eh. Is it a problem that I could just ignore them, that the models look that way? Can I just
Yes. I mean, you did. Everybody, a lot of people who like the game did.
All right, now here's the thing. Psychonauts 2 improves on the models, and a lot of people have less complaints on that game because the models have been improved and highly defined. Then, would you say that the first game did not have a problem? Support Pyro's right to have fantasies. How do you feel about people who can't stand anime voice acting in games because for them it's weird and ruins their immersion? Well,
I say they're just weeaboos.
Okay. I mean, I'm thinking more that's like a language thing. Like, yeah, they definitely hyperventilate anime voices sometimes, and people can't get, the voice of like the whole. The first step is anime in general and Japanese voices. That's the first step. If you can't handle just like hearing Japanese in general, then I don't know what's the issue. Oh god, that's creepy.
Yeah, these are the scariest motherfuckers in the game.
Oh well, I've seen worse. Okay, so there's that. There's the Japanese voice.
But let's go back to the Psychonauts thing.
And then let me real quickly talk about the English dubs. That spider fell.
Let's get back to the Psychonaut things. Look, let's face it, it still has that weird ass design, but people got used to that design at this point. Let's face it, yeah, it's more refined, but it's still that same weird ass looking design.
But it literally has been improved. You can literally see it. It's been improved.
Yes, but it's still, but design wise, it's still the same.
Design? No, yeah, it's definitely like the whole isometric or asymmetry. It looks off. It looks a bit weird, but you can definitely say, especially for not only for the old designs but also for the new ones, they definitely do not look as bad as the first game.
Oh, because it's on newer hardware.
Not just newer hardware. They actually changed the design like to simple shapes and such. Other than the
but weird... it still has that weird looking design that it's known for though. It refined it, yes, but it's still that weird ass looking design.
But it's actually different. If you actually went through it and like took a look, dealt with the characters and see it all, you would see there is general changes. Like
yes, but it's still that same design though.
But it's clearer. It's much crisper. They look more.
Of course it is because it's on newer hardware.
It's not just the newer hardware though. Is the thing. It literally is.
It is part of it though. It is part of it.
Okay, but then would that commit to like being how would that apply to Pyro then for what you're saying? Or like for Xenoblade 2.
Look at the difference between the definitive edition and the original game.
For Xenoblade 1?
Yes.
Yeah, it has the more clear anime stuff.
Exactly.
But
which
yes, I don't want the smell for little girls. Actually, I do want the smell for little girls.
I was about to say.
Oh, here it is. That door. One went under. Alright.
Cody, but like I said, it's still the same design-wise. Like the design concept is still there. The weird look they have, the Vader Zim looking shit.
But
still there.
It has been changed.
It is clear. Yes, it is clearer, but like it is still there.
Yeah, it's still there, but it's now been improved, even if it's not
Yes,
floating.
I don't care. I don't care if it's improved. I'm saying that it's still there. I don't care if it, like it's improved. Design philosophy is still there.
But people like it more. People are more open to it now.
But it is still the same design philosophy.
But it has changed because if people didn't like the first game's design with how muddy and the characters look, then the second one definitely had improvements with the clearer, sharper design.
Exactly, and that's what happened with Definitive Edition.
Because it's more anime.
Design. Exactly.
And that's why. So your point is that because it's been more anime-fied, people disliked it less, and that's why it sold worse than Xenoblade 2.
It's still so better than the first one. That's for sure. Than the first version.
Oh,
this
right,
is
Redeads.
This is Redead, yep. But with the sport. They're actually called Redead Knights.
That's a little bit cooler.
It is actually.
Shield Bash. I want the Shield Bash.
But I actually looked it up. The Definitive Edition actually did sell better than the original version.
Okay, look, okay, but it doesn't matter. Okay, sold well, sold poorly. Again, it doesn't signify a pass for being everything because again, Sonic 1 did not sell really well, and second game sold a lot better.
Because it became a cult classic. You say it's not because of it became a cult classic?
It's because it was put on Steam for a more accessible output.
And it became a cult classic.
Okay, then does that remove the complaints of this character designs? No. People still had complaints of the character designs.
Yes, and then people got used to it.
People did not get used to it because the second game changed it.
Go back. There's still something else you could do in there.
Alright.
I suggest moving.
Do you feel sexuality isn't similar cultural thing though? Like a cult, like how Japan is more open to, you know, nude bodies in its media than English. Somewhat, yeah. But at the same time, like you can even Japan can point out when that sexuality has been exploited rather than part of the story.
They haven't did that with Xenoblade Chronicles 2 though.
Swing him up, thank you. Pyro's.
I suggest looking around.
Pyro's design still, I agree with all that. Yo, nice. Should still, I would agree, and now more forcefully that it could have, yeah, been changed. Because if they wanted to focus on the whole, you know, mom character energy sort of deal, then it would have benefited if she didn't have the body of every teenage boy's dreams.
I mean, Choke is a teenage boy though.
He is, but the character I see off of Pyra is mother. They could do that for Mithra as a contrast even. That would have been cool. Can you think about that? Mithra being the motherly type, and then Mithra being like the actual sexualized one, showing the contrast between the two females in a relationship. Sure, that would have made them decisive, but I kind of find that more cool. What am I doing here? I know. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Freaking.
Not until it becomes blue.
Blue. They took this from Hand in Time. Another thing they took this game from.
What had a time to.
I'm still, you know. Oops, I took too late on that. That's just the whole thing, you know. I like Mithra, she's a bitch. But imagine like that being like all people do this like Mithra, because especially that scene in the beginning. But imagine that being like actual her character, you know. Mithra being the warm, lovable one that's like, you know, very mature and wants to grow, with a modest design, just like you know.
But they didn't go with that, but people still love Pyra.
I'm not saying Pyra is hated with her design or not, but I'm saying to improve on the character design, they could have had a thing where Pyra could have been modestly, you know, designed.
Who's for you to say that the design needs to be improved?
No one is to say whether or not the character designs is actually accurate. No one cares, and no one needs to design a character in any which way other than the character than the designer's fantasies. That means no character designer ever needs to really consider about the story or characters or the world that they're building upon, because it only matters about how the people or the people that created it mean to them and them only selves. So any character design like Link being a heroic person could have just been a lazy slob the entire time, or Zelda being instead of being a modest princess with the goddess behind her back with spirituality, could have just been just a pyrified body that only sends a viewer of sexuality. If I'm not to say how a character should be designed, who in any which way could even justify Pyra being the way that she is? If no one can decide that, if I can't decide
I'm not saying
who can decide Pyra could have been any which way designed? Who could say even that the author, the designer itself, could design Pyra that way? If I'm not to say is whatever the designer does correct in a sense? Is whatever the designer does always correct, no matter how different it could have been? Even if the design could obviously and definitely been improved or misshapen, no matter what, it's not me to say whether or not things would be improved or not. It's such baffling thing to say when it comes to criticism or a way to think of game design or just any design of characters or story in a sense, because you're obviously saying that only not only the creator has a say in which is right or wrong, and whatever the designer leaves against is in the right no matter what. What am I doing here? Wait, what?
I could go on and say the same thing about a couple of the about a couple of the lolly characters that I don't think they should be lollies at all. But here I am, but like, who am I to say? Because people do like lolly.
The thing is that if you bring up lollies, I would definitely agree with you that they might be too.
Yes, but you're not. But you're not gonna be one of those people though. I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, we'll say what lolly character do you have in mind?
I don't know, like Electra.
What?
Electra.
Say that again. I can't hear.
Electra.
Is that from Xenoblade?
Yes, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, the lolly thunder girl.
Oh, the one with the ass sticking out?
No, the lolly with the hammer.
Oh, the electric girl. Yeah, I remember her. You know what? Like,
despite the fact that I don't like lollies, there's gonna be people out there who still like it. And look, and the majority of people do like that design, and whether I like it or not,
yeah.
draw the
design again. I remember her being like half and half the same way. So let's see. Xenoblade 2 Xenophobia. No. Electra. Oh, she has navel showing and her shoulders showing. Yeah, that's definitely peak. Yeah, no. If you have an issue with this design, then like I would agree with you, because it is showing a lot of skin for a little character girl.
But I'm not gonna say things because whatever. It's a game, and we're like, it's the game that's how it is. If they want to bite, wide variety, that's what they're gonna go for. Whatever.
But I'm gonna go against lollies too. Shoulder's cute. I mean, yeah, there are times where showing a girl's shoulder is cute or whatever. It shows something about a character. Maybe, very rarely, but she's showing other stuff. There's also like weird gaps in her outfit too. Like she's not just showing shoulders. That's hard to say. She's
Cody. Like the major thing I'm trying to say here is like, yes, you could say that, but like for a character that a lot of people don't like the design of, like, what is the problem here?
The problem is that she's showing a lot of skin. That, I mean, for a little girl character.
Oh no, I mean for Pyra. Let's going back to Pyra.
Oh, okay, for Pyra.
People like the design. People still draw the design.
Okay, if people like the design, then, well, like again,
the majority likes the design.
If you like Morbius, no one can take that away from you. But people can definitely say there were issues with it.
Yes.
I can still say there's issues with Pyra, but if you want to draw her, I have nothing to say against that.
You brought up a movie that's like clearly not good.
Okay, well about
game that's good.
Okay, controversial movie then. Toy Story 4. Some people like the movie. Some people say it's a disgrace to the franchise.
I just say it was unnecessary. It was a fun movie, but it's just unnecessary.
Yeah, so again, with that thing, with the whole split at ends, for some people, character and story-wise, they say it's a massive disappointment. For other people, they say no, it makes sense. It should be considered part of the character, even if it even if even if Buzz is like an idiot for some reason. I don't know why they did that.
I don't know.
But it, like, there's still objective flaws when it comes to it, but also for the two types of people that like it or dislike it, they like it for pretty much the same kind of thing, though. Okay, listen, one emotional stance is Woody. This makes sense for Woody because maybe I should start with not make sense. This doesn't make sense with Woody because he just went on 3 movies saying being with a kid is the most important thing ever. So it's weird that he's denying that now. Others say, no, it makes sense, and it's a cool character moment to have him act like his own. It's good for him to start realizing that maybe life isn't all about being with a kid, and that he should think for himself nowadays. Both ways are good emotional-wise, but one is logistically correct, and that is that it changes his character. We had 3 movies of him saying constantly that being with a kid is the most important thing ever, no matter what, and yet this one movie says no to that and changes his character. That's not like an opinion. That is objectively a change in his character. Whether or not people enjoy it or not.
Yes, but but it was a slowly but surely realization. He didn't just automatically say, "No, for kids." It took him a while. It took him like throughout the rest of the movie to realize that maybe being there for the kids is not the best thing for him. It was slowly but surely. It wasn't just like, oops, never like that. Okay, fuck them kids.
Can I call him a pick of Pyra? Whatever gives me more money, Winter. I think you're making a mistake if you argue your story has objective flaws. Well, okay, I'm going with very simple ones, like a character change that doesn't make sense or something like that. Obviously, things could be like, I don't know what would be an opinionated story thing other than like people liking or not liking something, you know? Like, what's one that I have in mind? Like, a story's themed. Oh, what's that one game? Is it timed?
Yes, it is.
Oh! I wasn't seeing it move. Damn it!
I just said it was
alright,
time, but you still stood there.
Let me bring up. Let's see. Pac-Man World. It's a weird choice, but here. Pac-Man World 2 is cute. Very simple game. Pac-Man World 3 is more darker for some reason. It tells a lot of mature jokes. And the story is like way different and tonally it's a little bit different. A lot of people dislike that, but some people do actually. And you can't say that's an objective like change. Like, is that objectively wrong? It doesn't seem like it. It's just a different tone, you know, that isn't kept well with the rest of the series. You could say that the tone change being different could be like an error, but other people like it, so you could still say like, oh yeah, it's kind of a bad thing, but like, if some people would have changed it, they would have changed it to match the tone, or people will just keep it as it is just because they enjoy the tone that it has. Yeah, the compass, finally. Oh god, I feel like I've been here forever. Gonna come a pick up Pyra shoving her tits out. She's saying you don't really like these, Cody. That's not the
Look, let's go back to this.
Alright.
Look. I'm saying like, you can say the design is bad, but who's to say that you just like, who's to say that isn't objective design for a lot of people, for everybody? Doesn't mean that everybody's gonna think it's an
I'm not saying that everyone should agree with me, but I'm saying that honestly, Pyro's design should have been changed.
But it's not, and here we are with people loving that design either way.
Even if everyone in the world says it's objectively good, I will still have a problem with it, you know?
And that's on you.
But that's still a criticism that can't just be ignored. If I have an issue with...
Fine, go ahead and criticism then, I guess, but like, no, but not everybody's gonna be agreeing with that, and like.
Oh, well, obviously that's what criticism is. Not everyone's gonna agree with you. If people have an issue with literally Omori, my favorite game in the world, then I can't say no to that. I have to say like, yeah, you're right. There's an issue with it. I can't deny that there's issues with it. Even if I still enjoy the game or enjoy these things that you have an issue with, I can't deny. You say you have an issue, then it's an issue about it. I can argue if I think the hi Tyler. I can argue if it's arguable. I can argue that you're wrong. I think this is actually a good design. I want you to see things differently. But if something like Sweetheart's Castle is brought up in criticism, I can't deny. Yes, you're right. This is a pretty sluggish part of the game.
Now, what I'm saying is, like, I don't see issue with her design.
But I do. It could have been improvements with it.
Yes, it could have, but here we are, and people loving it, and that's just how it is.
But it could have been much better.
It could have been, but here we are, and people loving that design. Who's to say it could have, would have, should have, but here we are. People do love that sexy design.
Even if everyone again loves it, I'm saying that there's still an issue with it. There's a
yes, go ahead. You can say that, but here we are.
Even if everyone in the world says it is, which, you know, for other games too that are really popular could say, oh yeah, this is the best game ever. If people can, a few amount of people have an issue with it, then you can't ignore that. If some people do not like it, then people just don't like it.
That's on them.
But if it's on them, then who's to say who can say who about criticism?
That's on them, though.
You can't deny it, though. Well, no, having denial is the worst part of it, though, because then you
go back.
Because then you're just like a huge fanboy or whatever. Oh yeah, I missed the chest. I know it. I didn't see it.
Add in something else.
Look up all around. If I deny issues of something, then I end up being like a... What? Oh, is this a Poe that's lying around?
But...
Oh. Here, don't do that to me. Aha! I knew it was weird that those saying here. Doesn't mean you're a huge fanboy necessarily. It could just mean that it wasn't really an issue in your experience of it. If it wasn't a slog to them, and they say it wasn't a slog, if it wasn't a slog to them, and they say it wasn't a slog, they are correct about their own experience, aren't they? You're right. In that way, yes. If a lot of people don't have an issue with something, and I have an issue with something, then
that's on you.
But it's still a criticism that I have. If I find
you could have that criticism. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have a problem with the Xenoblade Chronicles, how they sexualize the characters. They could have been more modest, and they could have improved it for a better storytelling, for more storytelling advantage.
I mean, it could have, but here we are.
That's the problem right there. You say that, like, after you say, like, yeah, people can have criticisms of stuff, then you say, oh, here we are, the game still sold well. That means it did it perfectly correct. So I'm not saying it did it perfectly.
I'm not saying it did it perfectly. But at the same time, I'm not saying that it doesn't the sexualization did it that much bad either.
But I still have an issue with it, even if everyone agrees that it doesn't mind them. I still have an issue with it, and it could have been for a better storytelling experience. I don't think you can really say objective criticism without something experienced so subjectively. Wait. Oh, wait, let me read back here for a sec. My issue with YouTube video game criticism is they tended to dismiss stuff like that. I don't think you can really say objective criticism about something experienced so subjectively. You're right, and you have a good point. A person that has played a ton of video games with a lot of slog and like played bad video games would be much kinder to other video games. That for all other people that only play AAA games or whatever would like someone who's barely played any bad games nor played games that ever tested their patience would be harsher to a game that does make them test their patience rather than the person that played a lot of bad games and is already used to that. Like, if people start talking about music the same way they talk about video games, you'd think they were crazy. I know, but like the thing is, there's not much more example other than other Japanese RPGs which do the same, which I haven't played, which is a problem.
There you go.
If you're going against But I still have an issue with other JRPGs, you know, over sexualizing girls even still, that I wish they would take the designs a little more seriously, you know?
I mean, yeah, but then again, but they didn't, and people still like it.
But even if people like it, that doesn't mean it's not an issue I have with it.
Right, then that's fair.
Yeah, it's something that I wish you could take advantage of. That you could.
No, I suggest being quiet here and start listening.
Oh.
Yeah, those rats. Keep that in mind for the future.
It's kind of hard being quiet when we're discussing about this.
It's hard. What?
It's hard to listen when when I'm constantly talking about this.
Oh, but like I said, like go ahead. You could have that criticism, but at the end of the day, people liked it. It sold well, and it's just how that's how it is. And but look, just
but
be
I
happy
still
that
wish.
No,
that
I'm just saying. All I'm saying is be happy that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is not being over sexualized. They kind of listen to that. So there you go.
then that's an improvement. Like if they change that, then I got like the wish I wanted. That they
Got
take
what
this
you wanted.
serious.
So I suggest not complaining that much about it because you got what you wanted.
Okay, but I can still complain about Xenoblade Chronicles 2 isolated from the rest of the series. I can say like, oh yeah, I had a problem with this.
But why if they fixed it in the next game?
Well, just because the next game changes what was a problem in the second game does not mean the second game is void of issues. Like if I say
you're talking about the issues, and here they go. They're
Yeah,
fixing
okay.
it. It's not like they could go back and fix that.
You're right, they
completely in the
can't.
second game.
But then it's all, you know, from a they should have, they could have, you know, that kind of stuff.
Here we are. They fixed your problem. What's the problem now?
Well, the problem is that the characters are sexualized, and
Yes, but they fixed that. They're fixing that in the next game. So what's the problem now?
that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 still has sexualized characters. I'm not saying that they should change it, just that it happened, and you just can't avoid the past.
It happened, but they fixed it in the next game.
And good for them, they did it. They
And what's
they
the
listened to
fucking
them.
problem?
That it's still that is that
Yes,
it just
but
happened.
they fixed the problem. They fixed the problem in this next game.
But that's still. But
It happened.
it's still
That's
there.
It happened. They fixed
It
the
happened.
problem.
That doesn't
Why
mean
are you
I
still
cannot
complaining?
talk about it anymore.
No, you can talk about it, but like, why are you still complaining about it?
Well, because it's still. I mean, it's there.
Yeah, they
It's not- I don't
fixed your. No, they fixed your fucking problem. What's the problem?
Well, that it's just in the game, and that's the
Yes,
thing that
yes,
Xenoblade
it's
Chronicles
not like
2
that-
has to live with the rest of their lives.
Yes, okay, whatever.
I missed
they
the
fixed it in
context.
next
Why did they
game.
change it in 3? Well, Ark said because of complaints.
Oh, we're not really complaints. It's just like, we just want to go modest now. We could probably be complaints, but I still like the designs of the way. There's still some sexy designs in there, like with a certain character, but it's not like as bad as Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
No, I can't.
But now here I am saying that why are you still complaining if they're fixed in the
That
next
sounds
game?
like they're more afraid of bad PR then. If they actually wanted to change, if they changed that because of the bad PR Xenoblade Chronicles 2 had in the beginning, then I'd completely understand that, and that would be a valid reason too. Like if they like took the time and be like, you know, even if they have the same designer and they just like had them sit down and be like, hey, listen, like last game we had a bit of an issue with you know your character designs. We could just roll it back a bit.
But go back. You need to push that block.
Oh, I have to push that block.
Yes, you were pulling it.
Oh, whoops.
Like I said, if they're fixing the problem now, and they can't really go back and fix the problem in the last game, what's the problem now?
No, I am pushing.
Oh wait, I think maybe you have to push it from the side.
Yeah, probably. Alright, well, I can't get through this side of the room, so I have to go through the other side, right?
Most likely, yes.
Yeah. Oh, actually, let me look at the map then.
But all I'm saying is like Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is fixing the problem. It's finding a good middle ground for everybody. Yeah, sure. There might be some people who still find it over sexualized. There might be people who still find it not sexualized enough. But it's a good middle ground.
Yeah, which is great. They
This is great.
They looked
great,
at the
yeah.
criticism and they're like, yeah, let's make an improvement to this, and yeah,
They did. So why are you still complaining?
because it happened.
Yes, it
I
happened.
can't deny that.
What can?
I can't deny that Psychonauts 1 has really ugly character designs for.
And they
the
fixed
characters.
it.
Yeah,
They
they
fixed
fixed
it.
it. that doesn't mean that, you know, I can't. I was like, yeah, Xenoblade. I can't.
Psychonauts Chronicles 2.
I can't say Psychonauts 2 now has great character designs just because the second game improves it. I can say, yeah, the second game improves the character designs, but I can't say that for Psychonauts 1 because it's still like that. When you play the game, nothing changes. You have to deal with looking at those models. They can be charming afterwards, after you get used to them or whatever, but...
Exactly, that's something you're going to have to deal with. That's just something
but it's
you're
still
just going to
there.
have to deal with. Just
Yeah,
have to deal
which
with
is still, like, a problem that it happened, but...
We'll just be glad that they actually fixed it in the next game.
I am glad that they fixed it in the next game, but that doesn't remove that. Yeah, if you want to play Psychonauts again, you'll have to look at you'll deal with the unconventional character designs in that one.
All right, like I said, I'll stand right there. Stand in the middle. Stand in the middle right there.
Oh, there's a.
Yes.
Alright, I'll just go around.
I'm just gonna chalk it up as saying this. I'm just gonna chalk it up as it's your problem. They fixed your problem, so whatever.
I'll finish it off with saying, just because they improved it does not mean you can ignore the original game's faults, and that any criticism that you have is valid criticism for you. And
just because they improve it doesn't mean I can't admire the good ass design that Pyra had. You're right. You might say it as a bad. I'll see it as a good. Just leave it as that.
Yep.
They improved it. As that.
So anyway, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess is a game.
So let's talk about this dungeon real fast. It's speculated that this dungeon was originally the Spirit Temple in Ocarina of Time. It's just been retrofitted to become a dungeon. An actual dungeon where they keep criminals.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up story-wise. The Spirit Temple was
the reason why.
into a prison.
The reason why is, remember, he went back in the past and exposed Ganondorf for what he is, traitor ass motherfucker.
Okay.
What did Hyrule do? They went scorched earth on the Gerudo, which is why you don't really see that much Gerudo in this game.
Was that a place I needed to go to?
Actually, never mind. There was another place where you needed to do it, so you just need to walk across it.
All right.
But yeah, that's why you don't see that much Gerudo, because remember, Ganondorf fucked it up for all of them. He went to war after he was exposed, got most of the Gerudo got killed off, and they got their sacred grounds turned into a dungeon, actual dungeon.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Yeah,
but you know.
Pretty fucked up. And I'll talk a little bit more about it in a bit. There's a couple more things I need to talk about a couple more things, but like I said, there's a reason why we don't see Gerudos that much anymore, and most likely one of the last Gerudos in this time around.
I don't like Mithra. She's a bitch. She could have been interesting, but she's they didn't do much with her, just being the tsundere, which.
Well, they did. If you actually played through the one of the Golden Country, you actually have a better investigation for it.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
Because they actually expanded a little bit more on her, so if you actually seen or even display of it, we'll actually appreciate Mithra a little bit more. Not as much as Pyra. I still like Pyra either way, but
yeah, but at least they addressed to make Mithra more likable.
Yes.
Yeah, it's hard to make Americans really like tsundere characters because they don't get the appeal of, oh, I don't like you or something. Yeah, it's a weird appeal that it. I like Verity because Verity, she has. It's not just like tsundere energy. It's like I will fucking murder you and your babies in the next future, and it's like amazing. This little girl having a to kill list is amazing. That's
right. It's not because it's just a tsundere energy. It's a tsundere loli energy.
No, I mean no. It's not just that. It's just that she is a little girl and she's like literally threatened to kill you, calling you certain things, and I mean her redemption when she helps you out to save. I almost said Pyra. Palutena was also really cute too.
Be very careful here. I suggest falling down and pushing that out the way now.
Yeah. In here?
There you go. Now you could actually get here now.
Da 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 da.
There you go. You can climb it.
Yeah, but
like I said, like you would definitely get a more appreciation for
Mithra.
Mithra.
You missed. How did you miss?
How did you miss it? It was right
Oh, damn it.
there. Oh, you got fucked.
I got bunked.
Oh man, that's a classic line from Mulan. How did you miss it? It was right there.
Yeah, my favorite part of the movie is when they see the destroyed town. That definitely is like my favorite scene.
Oh, that is, bro. It was like, I love it because it was right after
The song.
Yeah, the song.
They're singing and then it just stops. A girl worth fighting, and then it's just, oh shit.
Because that town they found a doll of a girl. They truly found a girl they were fighting for.
Yeah, I love the change in lyrics. That's really good opportunity.
That was such a good way of storytelling. That's like one of the most best ways, like using like a musical like that in storytelling. Like, that's one of the best like musical outbreaks I've seen that like, used in storytelling.
You actually want to know what a YouTuber's thoughts on what is actually the best Disney musical?
Goofy movie, right?
Yes. Okay, so you've seen Sideways too.
Yes.
Hell yeah. That and Beauty and the Beast, but Goofy movie was definitely like, oh god, that's a trend.
But like I said, like I think in Mulan, that scene in Mulan was definitely my favorite. If you actually went across, you could get that treasure chest.
What's something in the middle though?
That's the way forward.
Oh. Wait, what's treasure chest?
It's only a couple of movies, so you.
I'll get it anyway. Might as well.
Yeah, you might as well. It's already there.
It's already
like
there. Might as well get it.
That's weird. But like I said, like Mulan, like
I
the
need to die first.
shit.
I like this comic once where the tsundere was all like, haha, as if I would ever go out with you, Baka. And the dude is like, oh, okay, sorry, my bad. And he leaves, and the tsundere is all like, wait. Yeah, no, that's a really easy joke to make.
That was a classic. Like I said, like that Mulan scene was definitely my favorite, like, because of goals in storytelling I've seen in the movie. If you put on your iron boots, you actually pull it harder.
Let's try this out.
Like if you didn't have your iron boots, you actually go underneath. Well, with the iron boots, you have to start pulling. See, iron boots for some reason like lets you like pull harder.
Is it faster though? It seems like it's the same speed.
Maybe, but you better start running. You could have just hookshot it across, right?
I can make it.
I'm just saying.
Hey, I made it. It's fine. Did you know the creator of Atari was also the one who created Chuck E. Cheese as a way to get kids to play Atari video games?
And what the hell are you saying now?
Is that true or false? You'll just have to wait and find out.
We'd always ask Cher, I guess. Or Cher.
A lot of the facts there are outdated too, which is funny.
Yeah, like, isn't there like about like a world record type of thing that's like already been like?
Yeah, a world record that's been faked.
That's right, the Donkey Kong guy. The Donkey Kong guy was actually caught cheating. I forgot how he cheated though.
He just used an emulator, a main, instead of the official game, and lied about it. And because of trust, no one like checked to make sure if he was telling the truth.
And here's a full-fledged Star Fox.
Oh, I think it's also Pac-Man. Yeah, he.
That's right, Pac-Man. The Pac-Man.
What's funny is that there's an old Did You Know video that that says like, oh yeah, he's the greatest Pac-Man champion. He was invited to a Pac-Man tournament, and like he lost in the second round. Was probably the hint that he's probably not the greatest as you think he is.
Yeah.
Bitch. What do we do with you? No? Burn you? That's how the undead are treated. No.
Remember how you killed the Staffos in Skyward Sword?
Oh, it's been forever. Was there an actual way you had to kill him? Oh god. Well, wait, hang on, Midna. Maybe you can help.
mean, there was no wolf in Skyward Sword, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna try. Come on, wolves love bones, right?
Sure.
Oh no, nothing.
Remember, he keeps on building back up because his bones are right there.
Oh, remove the head. Wait, no. Oh, wait, it says... Alright, man, come help me, I don't know. What is this thing? No matter how much we tear it apart, it just comes right back together again. We're gonna have to bash his bones into bits to keep him from reforming? Ah. Thanks, game. That's a hint. That's not a thing in Skyward Sword.
Didn't you have to? I mean, I remember clearly that you do have to kind of break the bones when you kill them.
Oh yeah, that. But I didn't expect to use bombs. That's the thing. I was thinking like that's why I looked to see at bombs. I don't know if anyone could tell. That I was looking to look at to select bombs, but I realized I didn't have any fresh ones.
Well, if you actually played through Link to the Past,
Oh, that's what you have to do
kill
too.
stuff.
Yeah. That's what you have to do too? Ah, okay. It's too hot. Yeah, I got a fan on me right now. No, 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 oh god!
But you're winter itself, aren't you? Can't you keep yourself cold?
It needs, she needs help from someone, a male, big, strong male like Ark, to keep her cool.
I think Paul would be.
How did you, has Paul been telling you about that too?
Yes.
What's he been telling you?
He's scared.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the dude, but like I told him to stay strong, take it slow. You can do it. Look, I'm not an expert here. I feel his pain. I have similar pain to what he's felt to, but he can do it. I know he can. Also, Cody,
but it's still funny to me. I know he'll be okay, which is why I'm laughing. But I just find it super hilarious.
It's because you haven't really gone through the trauma he has though, and I kind of have myself. So
I mean, true, but but even for you too, like I'm still just like, it's just I get it. You know, you're having a hard like mentally wise with PTSD or whatever to be in a relationship with it, but it's still like it's just funny that because of love you're having essentially a heart attack. How did I know it?
Sometimes. I have no idea, but like that last thing you did with the lanterns, that was a whole ass puzzle there, and you solved it in one go.
Yeah. Was it supposed to turn off if I got it wrong?
No, it's supposed to summon stealth children to attack you if you did it wrong.
Oh my god. Ow.
Like I said, Cody, like I understand why you don't get it, and like I'm not judging you for it, but I guess it was a good thing he started talking to me about it. I guess I actually kind of understand his pain.
Yeah, you guys can relate in that aspect, which is nice. And you can understand that eventually you might go through something like that as well. You'll have the exact same thing. Help, I'm dying. Like, I'm dying mentally, Cody, and I'll just be like, oh, what happened? Are you okay? Were you in a car attack? You'll be like, no, I've fallen in love. And I was like, damn it, again.
Damn, I'm sorry to hear that. Global warming is a bitch.
There's too much.
Like I said, Cody, like I don't like I said, I already told you what's my problem, but like
I know, yeah.
What can I do?
By the way,
it's a minor,
actually,
it's a minor problem, so it's fine.
You'll be fine. Just like you'll be fine. Also, Winter, I don't know why that character's been popping up a lot recently. I have no idea why.
It's because of an animation.
Oh wait, what animation? Did someone animate her lewdly?
Oh, do you not remember that one animation, that one that I uploaded? The one was like where the clown chick was in front of like the duo and like Awooga.
Oh, the Ace Attorney animated with voice acting, that thing?
Yes.
Oh, okay. If it's because of the Hi Roxy.
Because it's that animation, people started going for clown pussy again.
It just reminded everyone.
I like to whoop your cushions.
Oh god. I have no problem with her. She's serviceable. So I know a lot of people are like, who don't like clowns as much as like, but
I don't know. I feel like people don't mind her
it's
that much.
time.
I feel like people don't mind her that much because she's not overly going for sneaky sort of clown. The only thing that's like truly clownish is about her is her goddamn nose. That's it.
Yeah, that's about it.
I'll tell you now. Her nose is not gonna be the only thing I want to be honking.
I don't know where I remember this from, but it's just like the whole Hong Kong thing of like someone grabbing someone's boobs and just going like that.
Funny guy.
Oh, what?
Funny guy.
Family Guy?
There was an episode where Peter was like taking sexual abuse classes, like whatever classes, because he was like being like a
The hell? God, that show's weird.
And then he's like, "Oh, that's not fair. I actually was listening." Then he just, like grabbed this one chick's tits and was going like, honk.
Yeah. Die, monster! You're not welcome in this world.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world. You need to go down, actually.
Yeah.
You better spin it the other way.
Hello.
And
Hello, young lady.
And to make things a little bit worse, this part, this is where actually was cells. And can you imagine being locked up in a giant ass wall of stone?
I mean, that's basically just oh, I don't have a key. Uh-oh.
Yes, that's why you need to go deeper.
Oh, deeper? I thought it stopped.
Nope, it goes deeper.
That's basically like solitary confinement in general.
Yes, but this one, no, I think you have to go look for it somewhere around here. The church just around this area. But it is a bit worse because potentially blocking off air as well. For solitary confinement, you still at least have air.
Oh,
going
whoa. How did I miss this? Yeah, you're right. And it would be hard to get air in here unless they like keep check every so often. But
it is scary. I mean,
then again, like when it comes to game worlds, they don't.
And again, this could be a death chamber too, where they just lock them up and just have them die in here.
Oh yeah, that too.
You just remember, you've seen all these skulls in here.
Yeah, that's true. I went to see the new Doctor Strange movie today. It was okay, but I had a cute outfit. in the theater. That's what's important, I guess.
Oh, that's cute. I'm glad you at least had a good time with your outfit. I don't know. I don't know. I always find it endearing when it's about just talk about their cute outfits. Even though like they're doing something they don't really like doing. Oh, I was wearing something cute though. I don't know why.
Hey, you know, you just enjoy cuteness, and it's just the casual talk, you know.
Oh.
Just run, Link. Just run. That works. Oh god, that actually worked. No, I like you. Wait.
Remember what? Shh. Now listen.
What?
Shh.
You can barely hear the game.
Hold on. Listen closely. What do you hear?
Let me up the volume. I just
walking
hear
around a
music.
bit. We're walking around a bit.
What?
Higher up the volume and start walking around a bit. Hear that?
Mouse?
Mouse. Why can't you see it?
Get the sand out for me.
There you go.
Oh, that's what was keeping me down.
The mouse was weighing you down.
Does this sense actually? Ah.
Dead brain.
There you go. I like me those cute little sounds.
It's because she sets his mouse on him.
Get out of here.
You wear a ribbon too. Jesus Christ! How adorable are you?
Forgot to wear a ribbon. Da 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 da. That's not it.
You just need open sesame.
What?
You just say open sesame.
Open sesame. Well, I gave it all I could.
It reminds me of this old Popeye skit. Like they were like in.
Oh, I know exactly which one you're talking about too.
And Popeye couldn't say open sesame. He's like open puppety, open smashly. Just take it open sesame. Oh, there you go. Oh man.
Yeah, those Popeye cartoons, or just cartoons in general that were pretty old back in the day, they definitely had their big charm.
Yeah, they definitely were.
That's why I'm glad for the show like Cuphead. That's like a very simple show that brings back, you know, the days of old. Have you seen it?
The show was actually really good.
Yeah. I was actually a bit worried with the second episode, but it turned out all okay.
It picked up after that. Actually.
It's not that it only picked up. It was just that like I was expecting the episode to go one way and then it went the other way. Hey, you're there.
Look at it.
It's yeah, boy.
You fellas. Oh, let's go.
And we find each other again, stick together for a bit, warp me out, gotcha.
You can use my little son. Warp you out like a little teleporter.
Oh man, thanks. That's cute. She helps you out with opening the door.
That's right. She's like, fuck, you're a wolf. That's right.
Fine,
Also,
I'll help you. Another one of these guys.
Also, fun fact: if you use your lantern, if you have your lantern on you, those bugs will not jump on you.
Oh, what? I have it right here. Bomb.
Bombs.
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
Cool guys don't.
Oh, that was slow. Da 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 da. There's a slow jingle that I really find effective, even though it's part of a shitpost, which is kind of funny. You ever heard, you know, Petscop, do you?
Yeah.
All right, do you heard of the parody, the Aglet How? No, not the Ooglet How. Sheriff Domestic.
I haven't actually.
Okay, it's just a parody of Petscop. But there's a part where the goal of the game is to collect discs, or at least the story says like that. Like, oh, the main character needs to collect these 3 discs, and the blue one he gets at the beginning is like a little fairy, a disc fairy. Also, Winter's gonna love that I just said that. The thing is, though, is that after a shitposty boss fight, they get the disc, and it actually plays a full version of the Jingle Collect theme. It's a slower version that just goes da 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 da. And it's just, I just find it cute.
Oh no.
Ooh. Oh, I want to wield that.
But before you do anything,
what?
Poor Winter lost access to most of her kitties.
Sarah got
A
titty.
a moment of silence.
Oh my, Sarah, so right now I have less cat emotes. Sarah got nice titty. Yeah, Sarah got nice titty too. I wish I can draw them again someday.
Take a good look at this sword and like what's hanging around it.
So those are talismans or something like that. Something Japanese like, right?
Talismans, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're usually used for sealing something.
Yeah, so they're sealing whatever magic is contained behind this sword, which, let me just say, is a really awesome looking sword that I wish I can wield. But I say fuck it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fairy. Don't worry, I'll send this to Sarah soon.
Say hello to
Ooh.
death. Say hello to Death Sword.
Just the sword itself? Okay, I thought someone's gonna wield it. Hang on, let's see what I can see as a wolf. You a spirit? Yeah, you are.
There you go. There you go. Say hello to his ugly ass face.
If you're looking for trouble, lad, you found it. Oh, it's just gonna run out. Okay. No advantages theme for this boss fight.
Remember, it's a mini boss.
Yeah, but I still liked it if they played it. Here, you big bitch!
I'll say this here now. There is actually no Phantom Ganon in this game.
No ping pong ball.
But it's speculated that this thing is Phantom Ganon.
Oh no, there's ping pong.
Nope. It's speculated that this thing is Phantom Ganon. That is Ganondorf's original sword.
I don't want to get into the sword. I need to reflect those. My sound cues are delayed with the audio delay, but the audio isn't delayed for everyone on stream watching, right?
I don't think so.
Maybe a spin attack will work instead. Oh, fucking bitch hiding like this. Da 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 da. No, I'm just kidding. I'll sing it myself, Ark, if I have to.
It's like I have to sing that one song every time I go to the shop.
Oh god.
Suscríbete. Échale like si quieres. Suscríbete.
So I have to shield dash.
I mean, you could just use your hook shot.
Oh yeah. I guess that did work, huh?
It did.
I didn't really think if that was actually affecting anything, but I guess it did. Guess I could have just used arrows too, huh? There we go.
There goes the sword. And there goes Phantom Ganon.
Pinged me on lame dimension. Fucking Cher sending an image. Mom, I want that skirt. And then the mom saying, very well, son. Wait, son.
Wait a minute.
Oh, they're watching Spy X Family right now. Yeah. I want to finish this dungeon first.
Go ahead. You're technically halfway there, anyways.
How much are we going? Oh god, we're almost at 4 hours.
Do you want to stop it here, or
Yeah, we can stop here.
but first let's get to inside of this here. I think you'll be excited with it.
Yes, it is the magnificent, the worshipped, the great and all powerful than the Master Sword, and much more useful in every area of this game.
Only
The Beyblade! You got the Beyblade. This ancient machine designed to float over land. Set it to be on the mountain screen and hop on it with B for a smooth ride, even over sand.
Now you're asking, so why the fuck does there a Beyblade name? Well, it's speculated that this Beyblade was actually used by the guards to get around this area faster.
I've seen
that.
this so much, and I'm so happy to finally use it.
It's like that. So people do speculate that guards of this place actually use this as transportation around this area. So do you want to stop it here?
Yeah. Alright, we got the spinner, so we... I don't think I need to do the bird thing or anything. I can just save and quit, and then we can, like, retrack all the ground with the spinner, right?
Actually, I suggest using the bird that can take you back here.
Alright.
That way you don't have to, like, backtrack all the way over here.
Oh, goodness.
Yo,
So you
wait.
want to go outside? Yep. Alright, then we'll be right here. Off with you. The spinning in circles!
Spinning in circles!
Alright, that was fun. Even
Was.
with like half of the stream being our arguments. Oh god, that was fun. Continue playing? No. Alright, well that's that for now. But we got off a lot of progress though too.
That was actually pretty fun. That was actually pretty actually.
Yeah, it was. So I have changed a little bit of the ending stream scene. Alright, I don't know if you can see it or not.
I'm watching it on my phone right now.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
You got like caution stuff.
Yeah, but you
everywhere.
also see the end of report part here.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah.
Thanks for supporting.
So that's something that I wanted to add, just to be like
Or-
this really cute thing.
Where's my name though?
Oh, it's
I don't see
only
mine
if you
either.
like, if you subscribe. It's only for you followed, rated, bits, or there's something else. Hosts. I think.
I see. I had to simp for you.
Yeah, you have to send for me to be on the end report stream.
Yeah.
Dang, your avatar got huge today. I'm surprised you're realizing this now. Oh. Wait, where did it show up? Damn it, hang on. I didn't have, damn it. Jotel, I didn't have my alerts on this page yet. At least you let me know now. Let me very quickly head to studio mode. Intro, alert box. Okay. There we go. Now it's in here. Now it's here. I don't know where to put it though. I'll just put it there. Scam them, not even on the list. It should. I think if it updates. Oh, there it is. Wait, no. Let me reset this. Refresh browser when stream becomes active. Oh, refresh cache.
Cache?
Yeah, I think it should show up. End of stream reports. Cheers, there it is, Joltail. There you go. So I just need to refresh. So it only happens when I'm off and not when I'm on. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for coming in and watching, Roxy. Alright then, let's see who to raid. Who do you think? Arc, we have... Oh, Slumpnik was streaming Hollow Knight.
Was.
Do you want to do Slumpnico?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Alright. Hopefully they're not ending stream right now. Let me take a listen.
Yeah, they are.
There we go.
Oh no,
Yeah.
she is ending. I think she is ending.
That's what I thought.
Take out the emotes from Brother Mouse.
No.
I like this one.
Let me say. Are you
And
ending?
this one. And also this one.
There you
Oh,
go.
this one's cool too.
She has her cowbell on right
Are
now.
you ending? No, Cody, and welcome. I was just shouting out.
Okay, yeah, she's good. Alright. Raid Subnico. Next time on The Legend of Zelda, I almost said Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess will finish off the so-called Light Temple from Ocarina of Time. Till then,
And then how we can do that?
with the Blade we now
With a
end.
Beyblade! Beyblade!
Thanks everyone for watching and supporting me. It means a lot to me. And I'll see you guys next time.
Adios.
Cute stream.
Game.